wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time.
Scotty, I'm back. Season 2, we here. Next level, bigger and better. Let's go.
See me letting go. I'ma lose control. I'm not afraid to fall. Watch me drink it in and feel it all.
8 p.m. Monday night, so you know it's time to tune in to the Afterglow show. Shout out to Kofi and the fam, you rattlers, the football historian, the audience is pouring in at this time like Jackson State playing Grambling. Both hosts like quarterbacks but ain't scrambling. The Alcorn state of mind that I'm in got me blending in with standing out like tiger skin. Shout out to TSU and all the recruits turning down big schools for HBCUs. They changed up the scheme, so we changing the scenes. Money for our likeness is nice, but this means we gotta give it all that we got in this game. Black college grad myself, I went to pain. Pick, run, hit, or throw, that's your option. Discussing the coaches' wins and the losses on the Afterglow.
See me letting go.
Scotty, you went crazy.
I'ma lose control.
Every Monday night at 8, super crazy. Featuring Kofi and your boy Scotty. You know what time it is?
Go,
Let's,
go,
you heard me. Let's,
go,
season 2.
go.
Enjoy.
Woo! Listen, it's Monday night. Oh, man, I was trying to get through this. It's Monday night. You already know what it is. It's the Afterglow show, man. This is the final Afterglow show. Listen, and we had to do it big, man. Had to do it big. Support my boy Kofi. A remembrance. Before we get into today's show, listen, we got some shirts made for Kofi. If you are interested in supporting the family, and you're interested in supporting Kofi and the tribute shirts, we got the "What Up, Boy" shirts from Kofi Hemmingway. On the back says "Rattlers for Life." It has John 16 and 22. Please get it. All proceeds. When I say all proceeds, listen. After we pay for these jokers to get printed, there is not a penny that goes in my pocket. It all will go to Kofi's family. All right. Not a single penny will enter my pocket. We're going to pay for them bambas to get printed, and we sending them to you. The link is in the description. Kofi's tribute shirt as well. But listen, I got a special guest again. You know what I'm saying? The one, the only, he has many titles, many jobs, but the one, Mr. Campbell. Oh, man. He is in the building. Ready, willing. Mr. Campbell.
I ain't scared of you. Fam, you 88 tonight, baby. Celebrate.
Celebrate.
We ain't doing no tears.
No, we wouldn't. It wouldn't be that way. Wouldn't be that way with Kofi. But Mr. Campbell definitely hit me up and say, "Hey, Scotty, listen, man, this is the last one. I'm going to come down. I'm going to kick it with you. And we're going to talk about Kofi and his many accomplishments and our best moments, man. Listen, this is a best moment show. Please call in. The call lines are already open. Mr. Campbell's going to give his soliloquy. I'm going to give my short soliloquy. I'm going to take some callers in between our soliloquies. And I got some moments that I want to play, some of my favorites. Mr. Campbell going to talk about his, and you guys in the chat, comment, call in, whatever. We going to keep this thing rolling as long as possible, man. And just to show and love and have some good time and have some laughter on the show one last time for the Afterglow show. But Mr. Campbell, listen, you made your way down here to the opposite side of Atlanta. But tell me what Kofi meant to you and you guys' relationship.
Well, I want to say this, man. I had to go through 2 different time zones to get here because it was important. Literally, when I put it in the GPS, it showed me rest areas. That's how far we were. Not only that,
He's slicing it.
Jackson State folks will never find you.
No.
They can't afford to get this far.
No.
Only Rallies can afford to get this far. We got gas money to come out here.
I'm just saying, it is pretty far, though. It is pretty far.
But I wanted to be here because this is important to me. This brother right here is like a son to me. And the one thing that I want people to understand about all our HBCUs, but specifically Florida A&M University, freshman class of 88, we are a brother and sisterhood like no other. I would talk to Kofi on and off, but not a lot. So Kofi and I weren't best friends, but we were friends. But one thing, when we had our 30th reunion, I talked to Kofi, asked how he's doing, tell him all the things. And then in 2021, I told Kofi, I said, there's this young brother that don't know a damn thing about HBCU with a big old mouth, but the boy's talented. I need a rattler to set him straight and come on the show. And Kofi said, freshman brother, I got you. And needless to say, Kofi took this boy under his wing and prayed over him, supported him, and supported me because we wanted to see greatness from this young man. We wanted to see greatness from this show. So this show was for the people. Because when I told those guys, they were super talented. Scott is super talented, and God knows Kofi is super talented. And the thing I'm happiest, that I celebrate the most, is that thousands of people got to see how talented my freshman brother was. So we're going to show y'all a lot of clips of how talented he was. We're going to talk about how talented he was. I want my freshman FAMU 88 folks to call in. I want my Marching 100 folks to call in. And we're going to celebrate. Because that's what we're here to do tonight. We're here to celebrate.
Absolutely.
So I'm just letting y'all know we ain't gonna have no HBCU slander. We ain't gonna have no Laxon State.
No,
We ain't gonna have
not.
no Willie being Willie. This is a positive show tonight. So I'm gonna turn it back over.
Oh man, listen, man. I appreciate it, Mr. Campbell, when the opportunity arose, because I never forget when I first met Kofi. We talked for a little bit and we did the show because it was just a regular show that I just brought him on the first show we did. And afterwards, he's like, "Man, that was fun, man." And I was like, "Hey, let's do this more." He said, "You want to do this?" I said, "Let's keep going." And so we did another one, but we didn't have a name for it. And I'll never forget when he came in with the name Afterglow. I said, "What does that even mean?" Like I was like, "What is
I
that?"
still don't know what it means.
I don't even know what it meant. I never knew what it meant, but it had such a dope ring to it. I was like, Afterglow. He was like, yeah, like when something's after the, like after this. And I was like, he was explaining it, but I really didn't listen because I was like, they don't make no sense. But it just stuck and it just rolled. And then it just it's so dope about how you can make something cool. You know what I'm saying? Like the name wasn't cool in my person, but it just stuck and the people resonated with it. And man, it was some great times. I'm gonna take some callers, man. Thomas has been on here for a minute. 1471 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, Scotty.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Scotty. This is Fly Gray Street.
Hey, what's up, Fly Gray? Talk to me.
What's up? How are y'all?
We're doing well.
Okay, so I'm gonna really miss Kofi, and I thought my introduction to Kofi was your show, but it was not. It actually was back in the 2000s when there was a site called MEACFans.com.
Wow.
And it used to go down on MEACFans.com. It was serious. It was some good quality banter. And although I didn't attend a MEAC school, I represented Tuskegee well. I'm really gonna miss his laugh. I'm gonna miss that belt. I am really praying for his family, and I think he was such a blessing to everyone, whether we knew it or not. I know he was a blessing to me. He loved the Lord. I know he is with the Lord, and he is shining and smiling down on you. So, brother, just know you got a wonderful angel in heaven.
Thank you.
And we all do.
Thank you, Fly. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right, and I'm gonna get off here because I ain't crying tonight. Okay.
Now we ain't crying. We ain't trying. Listen, I'm trying to hold it as much as possible. We ain't crying tonight. I didn't cry enough. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I didn't cry enough. I was you called. I appreciate the call though. But listen, if y'all would have called me, listen, I was driving to Texas, middle of the night, just weeping. I'm just like this. I mean, they just coming down like nobody's business. But hey, man, you got to get them out. But I'll tell you this though, Mr. Campbell. I think the only thing that kept me like so straight and solid in this time was just how much laughter I've had with Kofi. You're talking about, I literally did a marathon for 2 days straight, and I had more episodes. That wasn't even it.
Oh, we know.
So it's just how much laughs that I had with Kofi, and just that I always can go back. And when I was sitting here cutting them up with you, I'm over here dying like it's the first time I ever heard it, knowing I done watched it like 10 times. But it was just it was those moments and memories that really resonated with me, and why the Afterglow show was so wild and crazy. Like you just didn't know what you would catch on Monday.
Well, you know what was dope? All of it was organic.
Yeah.
It was off script.
Yeah.
And Kofi would do things. Just how talented he was. He would pick up on things and see the flow and use his talent either about history or knowledge or just making a joke.
Yeah.
We sat up here and you were like, oh, wait a minute, I forgot about that. You got to put that in there. He just said that. Literally, we were doing that right before we got on because we're talking about so much content. And it's not like, and I want to say this again, Kofi and Scotty didn't know each other.
No.
Had no idea who each other were.
2 years ago, nope.
Introduced them September 30th, 2021. And to look back and we have a chat. And the last one I said, because we talked actually, and I told her it was on July 25th. I said, look at you all a year later.
Yeah.
How amazing. So Kofi, his spirit, and anybody that knows Kofi, that's the thing about it. And I think the caller talked about that. Kofi has that God spirit that resonates to everybody.
Yeah.
So it flows through you. It flows through me. It flows through the audience. And Kofi was funny, man.
Yeah, he was. He was. And I think what makes it so beautiful is that, I had messages of people saying, I never met Kofi, but it felt like I knew him. Just watching the show, it felt like I knew him. It felt like, like when you would watch a Family Matters and you felt like, man, like Uncle Phil with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and you like, man, I wish that was my uncle. Or, man, I watched this so much that I feel like I'm connected to it. And I got a lot of those messages. And I appreciate everybody who reached out to me and checked on me. But just the way Kofi was, and I'm telling you, man, just as genuine, just as sweet or funny, and it just, however you wanted to get, however you felt Kofi was, that's how he was in real life. It wasn't a show. It wasn't anything, man. I'm telling you, I'll never forget the day we went down. We was going to Tallahassee. He's like, y'all can stay with my mom. And I'm like, I don't want to stay with your mom. Who wants to stay with somebody's mom? You know what I'm saying? Like, I only want to stay in my own mama house. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah. He's like, and y'all know how Kofi can be. He be like, Scotty, I don't want to hear it. He all loud and stuff. He's like, you gonna stay at my mama's house? We got a back room back there. You in the mattress, you and Key. Now you can't be on the same bed because my mama, but he's like, he said, but yeah, we can make it work. I said, okay, Kofi, cool. Man, we wake up in the morning. Kofi made everything from scratch. Not a box. Man, I didn't even know you could make pancakes from scratch.
Look at this boy. But here's the funny thing. You actually called me, Mr. Campbell. Cooked the whole breakfast. Whole country breakfast.
Listen, and it was all hot at the same time. He cooked pancakes, sausage, potatoes, biscuits, eggs, bacon, and grits, and it all came out hot at the same time. And the thing that would hurt me so much is I told Key maybe like 3 weeks before his pass, I said, when this thing blows, I'm gonna have a show called Cooking with Kofi with 2 Ks. I already saw the vision. I was like, I'm gonna have a Cooking with Kofi. I said, who ain't gonna want to watch that? Who ain't gonna want to watch that?
And he could tell pothole jokes about you. Come on, man. Who wouldn't want to see that? What? Grits and potholes? That's Jackson, Mississippi all day. I'm just sorry, y'all. Y'all know we do grits and potholes.
Oh, man. 9762 coming to you. Hey, call you live.
What's going on, Scotty? This is Dave. What's going on, Coach? What's happening?
Man, chilling.
Yeah, hey, man. Hey. You lay off them damn pothole jokes, man. You lay off the pothole jokes, man.
He anyway, from Jackson.
Anyway, man, seriously though, Scotty, I'm gonna say this, man. Like the very first time that I saw, the Afterglow show with you and Kofi, it's like the chemistry just popped off the screen, from the rip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the dude, like I said, I didn't know him, like him, I only spoke to him a couple of times from calling in, but the dude was, very knowledgeable, very friendly, and then like, Steve was saying, very funny. And like the last caller was saying, I'm gonna miss that damn belt, man, because he, like I said, he would get on about that belt. And man, look, I want to give my condolences, like, to his family, to all his friends, to you, Steven, and hey, gotta keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep your head up.
Hey, appreciate it, man. No, appreciate it. That man called you Steven.
All right.
That man really know me.
That boy said Steven.
Listen, if something comes in the mail and it says Stephen Campbell, it's either one or two things. Either somebody want me to give them money or I owe somebody money.
That boy said Steven. I said, whoa.
But with that being said, though, Dick 50, 5250, they will call me Steve. They know to call me when we laying hands and praying. So we will be praying today. So we will keep the spirit of Kofi alive.
Oh my goodness. 9317 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
What's up, Script? This is Hezekiah.
What's up? Oh, what's up, Hezzy, man? Listen, now you know I'm honored because you've been in the chat for so long. I've never heard your actual voice.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I had to call it. I had to pay my respect because what's up, OG? How you doing, sir?
What's going on, young brother? This is my man right here. Let me tell you a funny story. He in there, he get his PhD and stuff like that. Man, you got a girlfriend? I got 2 daughters. I want to make sure.
I'm trying to get them set. Hey, I tell Key all the time because him and Key they chat and I'll be like, listen, I was like, that man's a future CEO or something. I don't know what it is, but it's something though. But what's up? Has he been talking to us?
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Man, I just want to pay my respect to Kofi, man. I just want to say, it ain't always been it always ain't been cool between Jack State people and family people, especially since they just came to the squad. They're still new to us. And, we always had beef and all that. But this right here, it struck home because Kofi was a voice of reason. His knowledge and experiences, it was really unmatched. And he shared it with a laugh.
Yeah.
He felt like family. He was a whole character. In the black community, we say character. People, man, they're a character. Now, Kofi was a character, man. And he never took an opportunity to really, really bash in HBCU. Even when they went through tough times, he just provided that old school correction. He probably dropped the verse with it.
Yeah.
I want to say, to the family, I know the family's probably watching. I appreciate him, man. Everything he did, between knowledge, between his experience, between how he made us feel like family, man. He will be missed for sure.
Hey, man, as God, I appreciate you calling in, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Please.
Man. Jesus, I was trying to keep it together.
This is part of, the thing about this, it's cold outside, right? But when you love somebody, you feel how warm we feel.
Yeah.
So you getting that warm feeling inside. So when you're talking about somebody that you love, because you cry when you love somebody. It's a good feeling. So it's not a negative thing. Because that's the great thing about Kofi. Again, think about how many people that did not know Kofi, but knew him.
Yeah.
That's the impact.
Yeah.
Thousands of people watch this show. I mean, man, I'm telling you something. On Mondays, hey, man, y'all doing the show?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hey,
I got because I moved my schedule around. I had to go meet sister such.
Listen, Monday night, I had to cut that Bible study off early. Hey, man, 4:45. Listen, y'all see that watch right there. You know what I'm saying? You had the real watch. The thing that tell that real time.
Oh man, man, listen. You think he is not lying? I'm telling you, like there's no. I can show you multiple. Hey, y'all ain't coming on today? I was like, nah, man, we don't talk. Man, you gotta let me know, man. My notifications ain't working. YouTube ain't.
Listen, man, we got police reports. We got Bible verses. We got folks we got to check out. And see, that was the great thing about Kofi. Kofi always wanted to try to keep a straight face.
Yeah.
He tried his best. But when he would laugh, I knew we would go. I knew when Kofi smiled and laughed. Because Kofi was up there. Because he leaned up. And I'd be like, Scotty, brother Kofi, we are here today to talk about these FAMU rattlers and why we can't beat Jackson State.
Boy, I can't.
We couldn't.
Now, listen, I'm going to tell you straight up. And I thought about this. I said, if FAMU beats Jackson State this year, I need FAMU to put Kofi. So you need to spell out Kofi in because that was strictly him. He's pretty much bribing God to get. If y'all win a championship this year, I need like a K or Kofi sticker or something on the back of the helmet of one of them magical seasons, because that's the only way.
See, now that's funny. Now, for the people that know Kofi, people call Kofi a prophet because he spreads the message of the Lord. That's one thing. He is very connected with the Lord. So what I'm expecting to happen, us down by a touchdown, and then you know how all of a sudden the rain comes through and that storm and that lightning.
Lord have mercy.
And then we score back to back. And y'all know Kofi has something to do with it.
Oh my God. All right, I see you, Dr. Lori. We're gonna go Mr. Sergeant, Dr. Lori, then Mr. D. Hey, what's up, Mr. Sergeant? Talk to me.
What up, boy? What up, boy? Man, I love that. I love that every time I heard it. I loved it every time I heard it, man. I just had to call up here. And first of all, I want to say, Mr. Campbell, you look exactly as I thought you would look. And I think this year I'm going to make sure I get a chance to meet you, because there are a lot of brothers in that entering class of 88 that mentored me. And I'm part of the entering class of 91.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was really, really great to be able to call on to the show. And Kofi knew me, and we knew a lot of the same things and people and events that happen on campus. And so I just wanted to thank you, Scotty, for being open to allow a brother who maybe had a few more years on you to be a part of the show. And dude, it didn't matter how bad my day was. I knew if I could just get to the Afterglow show, I was going to be informed, not just entertained, man, but that warm feeling that Dr. Campbell was talking about earlier. And Brother Campbell, I still love your, I don't know if I want to call it rendition or your play on that girl, that woman or whatever, that claimed to have your children or whatever. I'm sorry, man. I can't keep it together. But anyway, Scotty, thank you so much for the show as always. I'm just so hurt that we're not going to have Kofi next week, Monday, or any of the following Mondays. I'm still trying to catch up on the Afterglow shows that I missed. And so thank you for that marathon. I was able to catch up on a few. That's really all I have to say, man. Have a good evening, sir. And thank you for letting me on, as always.
Hey, no problem, Mr. Sergeant. I appreciate you calling in. Hey, man, listen, what I don't need this is an old folks reunion. Okay, oh, my old freshman buddy class of '89. You remember that Prince album? Come on, man. Anyway,
this is the problem with you. You don't relish the old folks. Bring y'all this knowledge. We either have the people to watch the show, and then you don't want us around. So you need See, that's how y'all do us. But we here. We ain't going nowhere.
Oh my God.
Where the young folks at? What time?
We're tired. You know what I'm saying? Where the young folks at?
Young folks at what? Sean at. Let Sean call in and just harass people and just talk. Sean call in. Where the primates at? Where the primates didn't like Kofi? Where the primates?
Hey, Dr. Lloyd, coming to you. Hey, what's up, Dr. Lloyd?
Hey, Steve. Hey, Scotty. I am so glad that y'all having the show tonight. Wow, it's been a hard weekend, I tell you. Kofi has just been so much on my mind, and you know we're gonna try to be positive tonight. So I'm gonna try to keep it as positive as possible. But I tell you, there could not have been a more supportive person for FAMU than Kofi.
Absolutely.
And one thing I can say about Kofi is that he would tell the truth about FAMU. And then he would say, okay, let's go ahead and let's work through this and get this done. He never sugarcoated anything. And most rattlers are like that. You know, we know what's going on with our school. And Kofi was one of the biggest supporters. I have worked with him on so many different things behind the scenes. And I can tell you that he was what we call a mighty rattler. And you only see a few of those. He was a mighty rattler. And he's going to be so missed. I can't even tell you how much he's going to be missed because of the way he felt about Sam. And it was genuine and it was real. And I'm going to tell one story. And he was real to his friends. And I was a friend, so he was real to us. I was at OBC and me and Kofi got together and we went to Roscoe's. You know where that is, Steve, don't you? In Miami. So Roscoe's is supposed to be a male store or whatever. So I went in there with him and I saw a female section. I thought, oh my God, there's a female section. So let me go over here. Anyway, I was looking at some stuff. You know how in Miami they have some raunchy stuff and they have some orange and green raunchy stuff. And I was like, oh, look at this, Kofi. He said, Dr. Lori, in your 20s, that would have been good. But now that you need to let that stay up there. I said, okay, Kofi. He was like that. He was really honest and really good about it. And I'm just going to miss him, miss his friendship. And all I can say is that, you know, FAMU has lost a good one. And all we can do is just hope that people that come behind him will have the love that he has for our beloved institution.
Hey, no problem, Dr. Lloyd. I appreciate the call so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Listen, let's not sleep. Dr. Lori loved FAMU too. But she love. And they say you probably got to bring it a little closer. Yeah. Hopefully it gets louder. Maybe I might have to switch you out. I might have to give you mine. I might have to switch you out. But But yeah, hey, listen, Dr. Lori love FAMU like nobody's business. But this, listen, I'm gonna play a quick clip of something real quick. It's actually one of my favorite things with me and Kofi. I watched this probably like 8 times over the weekend just to get a good laugh. And I just think this is you guys suck in the stands.
No, I won't say we suck, but we are work in progress.
You suck. You've been ran over for the last 2 hours by some classics. Ran over.
I don't know about run over that. They just what I mean, how hard is it to freaking play? How hard is it to do that? It is not difficult.
When I see Golden Girl, you guys suck in the stands.
No, I won't say we suck, but we are work in progress.
You suck. You've been ran over for the last 2 hours by some classics. Ran over.
I don't know about run over that. They just what I mean, how hard is it to freaking play? How hard is it to do that? It is not difficult. Nobody care about that. I mean, you're playing a half note like an elementary school. We blow y'all out. We just blew y'all out. Get some of this here.
You guys listen, when I tell you I can watch that a million times and die laughing like I've never seen that Jake before when he said, wow, that Jake was hilarious.
And there's nothing better when a band head does it.
Oh, yeah, because he knows it. Yeah,
it hits a little bit harder.
Oh man, that Jake was hilarious. I'm just talking about absolutely hilarious. Mr. D, coming to you.
What's up, man? Hey, Scotty, I'm just cracking up. You know, I'm out of the country, right? And I just want to say, hey, it's so good to see y'all two together doing this. I really appreciate it. I just want to say, I only knew Kofi for about 2 years. We worked together on some projects, and the love that he had for FAMU was great, but the love that he had for the band. And we worked on a couple of projects. He said, Mr. D, he said, look, I need you to help me raise some money. He said, I got to raise some money for the band. And so we put together some programming and got the band some money. And so he had a lot of things that he really wants to get done. Even a few weeks ago, he was working with Urban Edge, working on some concepts to bring some money to the school for the band program. So I appreciate the guy, loved him. And the passion that he had for the band is unmatched. And keep the vision going, keep the love going. And Steve, I think I see Thick 38 down the street from me. I got to holler at you later.
Hey, man,
Peace.
go ahead. There you go. They're all over, internationally known, locally loved.
Oh, y'all got some issues, boy. Hey, Ty, I see you. Book coming to you, then Bridges, then Ty. Hey, what's up, Book?
Hey, Script, you got me?
Yeah, man, I got you. You locked in.
All right. Hey, listen. I don't know, man. When I woke up and I saw you originally post that, I thought I misread it, honestly, because I had been up for a minute. And then just going back through and just watching that marathon you had, I kind of was in and out all weekend long, but I was crying laughing the whole time, man. I'm just gonna tell you, like, Monday nights really just gonna be different. I literally, CNN, Don Lemon, all them to miss me for I don't know how long, ever since y'all started doing this. That you're gonna have to make that "What up, boy?" and that "Come get this belt" a button.
Yeah.
Like sometime during this season, because Dooley gonna do what Dooley gonna do, and all of them, they're gonna have to come get the belt. Like, that can't go away. They just can't go away. But yeah, man. I mean, Kofi felt like an uncle that, trash talking when you come home or go to whatever game, whatever. He just felt like family. That's the way he came through, You ain't had to agree with him, but he meant it. and he put his stuff together in logic. And like he said, no matter what he was saying was Jordan Green. And I appreciate the fact that he was from Jackson, so I used to let them pothole jokes slide. But, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna miss him.
Stand up.
We got to do something about the fact that we keep bleeding some of our best from Jackson to FAMU. We got to do something about that. But nah, man, he was. When a real brother leaves, it feels like a tree falls in the forest, man. It's a real deal. Everybody's gonna miss him. But the only way you make them ever being here matter is you never let them leave. So I appreciate it, man. Y'all take care.
Hey, appreciate the call, man. Appreciate it so much.
Man, he said something made me think about something. This is what was great about you all. Because Kofi did multiple things, like the bishop. He had multiple jobs. But Kofi was on the O&G strike zone. They do a great job over there, covering FAMU. But when you and him got together, you saw a whole nother side of Kofi. A whole nother side of Kofi, which made me happy because that was the side I knew as a freshman brother. When we were in them calf lines and those lines to get classes and things like that, you had to have jokes. When the hot water wasn't working in the dorms, that was Kofi. That was his spirit. Kofi brought that FAMU 88 on this show. And then what happened was he brought it back to the OG strike zone, which to me made it even better because then he got to really be himself. What you guys saw on this show was Kofi, 100% authentic. So that's what was really dope. That's why I'm proud of what you did because this platform got to see once again how talented he was and how knowledgeable he was. And see, man, my thing is why I love this show and why I love you. And man, I'm a big supporter of everybody. I want peace to everybody. But the thing that I love is this platform gives other people the ability to show their talent and to be that. So you're doing a great job. And just look at all the people that's listening to this show that can quote Kofi.
Yeah.
That can, boy! Come on, man. We got to put that on a t-shirt, underdog. We got to put that on the t-shirt.
That's what hey, listen, if you want a What Up Boy t-shirt, listen, we are supporting the family of Kofi with a tribute t-shirt. What Up Boy? It's in the link to the description below. Every proceed, listen, after we pay the production, every penny goes to the family. Not 1 cent goes in my pocket. I promise you. When I tell you, I promise you that. So anything that you purchase will go. The link is not working. What? It's not. Let me fix it and I'll get back with you. But I'm gonna drop the link real quick into this. See if it works here. All right. So it's a pre-order form. All right. It is a pre-order form. We're doing it for a week from Monday to Monday. All right. From this Monday to Monday, it's a week. It's only going to be available for the week. We're trying to get as much as we can to support the family as quick. It's not working. All right. I'm going to get it fixed. All right. But until then, we're going to keep it rolling. Bridges, then Todd and David, I'm going to get it working though. Hey, caller, you live.
What's up, church? Because right now we in church, we just fellowshipping, and you got Mr. Campbell on the show.
Hey, it's legendary.
Some strings now.
It's legendary.
You gotta go pull some strings.
Boy, that was $120 to get out here, man. Come on.
Shoot, I'm about to say either that or tick 36, 38, 39 is there.
Hey, they waiting on for me to come back into the city, so we will be shooting probably at 10 o'clock. We'll be back in the city just to let y'all know, so it's okay.
Oh man, but I just want to say, man, this Kofi, for the time that I knew him kind of personally, that's probably only been about like a year. Since I saw him on YouTube, since I started doing my channel, man, he's been nothing but God sent, just to be honest with you. And also you, Mr. Campbell, and you, Scotty, all three of y'all been constant to me. I look up to y'all. I asked y'all questions. You know, y'all had open arms, literally open arms. Y'all, neither one of y'all didn't know who I was from a can of paint. You didn't know where I was from, but all three of y'all opened your arms. Mr. Campbell, you talked to me personally, you know, phone calls. Scotty, me and you linked up, everything else, man. Like,
y'all two was amazing. Talk about Kofi, man. He came on my platform too. He's an amazing rattler. Every time I see him, he always, you know, when you young, so you go for the dap. Kofi be like, nah, bring it in.
Yeah. That is Kofi. That is Kofi. And he gonna take a picture too. Kofi a picture taker.
Bruh. Take more pictures of Kim Kardashian.
Wait, keep going, Bridges. My bad, bro. Keep going, man.
You good, but that was Kofi 100%. He'll give you a hug and rather give you a dap. And it's crazy that, like, I haven't shared this story with anybody. I mean, I share it with all in the YouTube family because it's all my family. Kofi called me about like a month and a half ago, probably in the beginning of February. And he called me randomly, like it was random, because I texted him, I said, hey, we need to do a show together. And he said, all right, I'll let you know when or whatever. Then, like, a couple of weeks after that, he just called me randomly. He just speak life. He was speaking life to me. And, you know, at first it was kind of like, you know, why Kofi hit me up, blah, blah, but, you know, just it sat to me. It's like, just listen to what Kofi's saying and, you know, let him speak life to me because, you know, at that point in time, I needed it because I was in a YouTube funk. And if you can ask Scotty about that YouTube funk. Some days you don't even feel like doing it. Some days you don't even feel like getting on. But I was just in a YouTube funk and Kofi gave me life. Little did he know, he just gave me life and he spoke upon me, talking about you're doing your job, keep doing what you're doing. People are watching, people are looking. So, you know, just, you know, Kofi was life sent. And, you know, that's my story from Kofi. And, you know, what up, boy, what up, boy, what up, boy, living forever in our heart.
Man, I appreciate that, bro. Real talk. Hey, man, appreciate the call, though, B.
Real talk. Peace.
All right, man. All right, let me see if I can get this link fixed real quick. Before I do that, I know I see. I tried to test it out. It said it's bad. Let me see.
Devil, you ain't gonna stop this money.
No, you're not. No, you're
Devil's
not
stopping this money, man.
Let me see if I can get this thing working really quickly. Please try to get 30 seconds.
We pay bills over here.
Man,
lights on,
listen.
cables on.
I gotta get that fixed. All right, listen, we're gonna try to get it fixed. But until then, let's take some more callers. Hey, Ty, coming to you.
Hi, y'all.
What's up, Ty?
Hey, man. Okay, so I really wanted to call in just to express my love for not only you, Scotty, Mr. Campbell, you too, and just everybody that supports the show, and Kofi. It really was a joy watching you both on Monday, just goofing around. I done fought a lot of air with some of the stuff that Kofi said about my A&M Bulldogs, but I knew it was from a really kind space. And so it really breaks my heart for this news to be coming about, but I know that anytime there's moments where you just feel like you need to cry, that means he's close. And that's something that somebody told me, and I'm going to pass that along to everybody that's listening tonight. And so if I could share one of my favorite moments that I shared the other day, it was when you were doing your bandwagon day, and I was ready to come at Bama State and Jackson State next. And then Kofi said something, I can't remember it exactly, but he said something to bring FAMU into the chat. And I was like, okay, you could get it too. And so that's when I put together my wonderful toilet paper, embroidered toilet paper. And I made a note when it was sent to you all that I wanted specifically for Kofi to see that when y'all open that box. And so my heart was broken when the bandwagon day y'all were on. There goes the toilet paper for Bama State. It broke my heart when y'all were sitting there and I was thinking that y'all would go choose A&M. And when y'all opened that box and looked at each other and saw that toilet tissue roll for FAMU, I just knew it was going to be the team y'all picked for this past season. But it was just a pretty cool moment where I specifically wanted that for Kofi. Yeah, that toilet paper roll. And I hope he had a really cool reaction when he saw it. But I hold that moment close. I'm gonna miss joking around with him and having conversations on Twitter. But I wanted to share that with everyone just to keep smiling. He would want that for everybody. And again, when you feel like you need to cry, that means he's close.
Man, I appreciate that. And as soon as you said, I was like, I know exactly what I'm. Listen, if you don't think I kept it because they going up on this back wall. I just gotta find somebody to give me some shelves. But they going on this back wall. That's why they still perfectly sealed. Ain't nothing like listen. I love my gift, and they gonna go on this back wall sooner or later. And I got the A&M joint close too. I wish I had that.
Hey.
Yeah, I got the A&M. I got it
I
all.
might have something special coming your way. We'll see what I can put together with my creativity.
Hey, you do.
And my love for them rattlers.
Hey, Ty, appreciate it. Hey, listen, and you know I got my hoodie close too. You know that A&M hoodie stay closed. That thing nice. Everybody always compliments me.
It looks good on you. It looks really good. You know that orange is nice and all, but that maroon hits different.
I appreciate it. I love the call, Ty. Appreciate you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, peace. Hey man, I do not know what's going on with this link. Mr. Campbell can tell you I'm in the back trying to fix
that boy right here trying to work, boy, like a Waffle House cook.
He's trying to multitask.
That's okay, but we'll get the link up. So
yeah,
we'll fix it. But I wanted to jump on something Ty said, and I think was really cool. We have a family, the off-script community, the people in the chat, even the people I don't like. Y'all know who y'all are. So y'all prime hits, but it's still a family.
Yeah,
and that's what the cool thing about Monday was, because the show wasn't a Jackson State show, a FAMU show, a Southern show. It was an HBCU review show.
Yeah.
And brought all these different people. And I'm talking about all ages. You know, we had our old heads. I'm from class of 52, Mississippi Valley. And then we had folks that were still at Jackson State that was doing their homework, watching it.
Facts.
So how many shows could have that? Facts. And Kofi helped bring all that together because his perspective. And like I said, his love for HBCUs and his love for the culture and things like that. So that's why I was excited when you guys did that first show. And I said, man, y'all killed that.
Yeah.
I said, y'all might have something. And to go 2 years later, to still be here and to have all these people watching, man, just as a testament of how great everybody is watching the show, how talented everybody is, how much fun we have on. Man, it's Monday night, man. People usually be chilling.
Yeah. But it was must-see TV.
Bro, listen, and I'm talking about sometimes we go until 12 midnight. I'm going to take a real quick story. The funny thing with Kofi. When Kofi first started, right? Remember, Kofi would sit there like in this living room or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how his wife be easing and stuff?
She be like, right? She be right back there.
Like, yeah, you know it's about time you to come to bed. She lost that battle because after a while, you didn't see her ease in there no more. She just kind of like, I'll see you.
I see you when I see you.
I see you.
I see you when I see you.
That's how great that was, because she was like, nah, you told me you weren't going to do this for an hour.
Listen, and she would say that before. She'd be like, what's like before we would get on, you would hear her in the background because they watch Family Feud at the same time every day. So he was like, babe, I'm about to do a show. And she'd be like, what time are you getting off? And Kofi, I'm like, dang, Kofi. And she'd be like, Scott can hear me? I'm like, I can hear you. So she'd be like, we ain't gonna be that long this time. We ain't gonna be that long, man. 2 hours, 30 minutes later, 2 and a half hours later, man. That just be funny.
And he do it in a perfect husband. I could go a little bit longer. I could go a little bit longer.
She sleep.
She just gave up. She said, because she saw how much fun he was having too. And that's the great thing about a great wife that he had, because when you see your significant other having fun and enjoying themselves, she supported that. So, shouts out to Kofi.
Shouts out, man. Shout out to Keisha, man. Shouts out. David, coming to you. Hey, what's up, Dave?
What's going on, gentlemen? Mr. Cameron, how you doing, my man?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? We in the house.
That's what's up, man. It's good to see you there, man. You might have to make this a permanent thing. You never know, but
Hey, man, listen. Listen. I'm gonna tell you. I'm like, like your fine liquor. You only need me a shot during special occasions. See, because if you drink me too much, you got a special moment. So this is a special occasion thing. I'm like that, that top shelf liquor. So that's what that's about. Him and them young boys could get in there. Hey, man, listen.
Oh my God!
Right here, boy. I talk for this time. Usually.
Listen, get out of here. Go ahead, G. My fault, bro.
Nah. But let me tell you something, man. Like this show, when I discovered the show, I'm like, yo, this is pretty good from the standpoint of you're just talking about HBCUs. You're going over everything that's going on. You go over some funny topics.
Yeah.
And who gets the belt? Be having me in tears. Oh my God, it has me in tears, man. Oh, because some of them need that belt, man. There's no shame in the occasional ass whooping.
Can I be honest with y'all? When he first came up with it, I hated it.
Did you?
I swear to God, I hated it. And
No shit, huh?
And Key can tell you. Key can tell you. He was like, he came because he came to me. He's like, Scotty, I really want to do like who gets the belt. And I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring the belt out, and I'm gonna be like, and I really didn't get it, right? So then when he
the problem is you didn't get your ass whooped, and that's a problem. I mean, nowadays we ain't supposed to be hitting my kids now anyway.
Listen, my mama beat me like Kuta, bro.
That's why he didn't want to see that belt.
But I'm being real with y'all. Like, I really didn't get it. So when he first did it, I was like, oh, that was pretty funny. And then like he did it again, and like I was like, oh, kind of getting old to me. But I saw people in the chat love it, and Key was like, oh, I loved it. I ain't dying. I was like, so I just listened.
It had to be a segment.
So it had to be a segment. You know, and I just tell people, man, sometimes like just because you don't get it doesn't mean it's not funny. But the mere fact that you said you had you in tears, I was like, man. I was like, man, Kofi's a genius on that. I got to give it to him. He's a genius. I didn't see it. I got to be honest. Because a lot of stuff on the show I come up with, but I didn't come up with that.
Because the thing is because that's a generational thing too. Because like I was joking about, you know, like kids nowadays don't know. Like my kids, they have no idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he,
yeah.
But so you know, so that covers the gauntlet.
Yeah.
When you talk about the age group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. But there's no shame in making your administrators accountable at these HBCUs, and that's something that's a lost art. That's something that's not done enough at a lot of these platforms, and that's what that show did. And from that standpoint, bravo to having that platform, and Kofi was an anchor with you in doing that.
Man.
So he will be missed. I got to talk to him on the phone. I never got to meet him in person, which is unfortunate. And when it comes to FAMU, every HBCU has alumnus like that.
Yeah.
And he was one of a kind. He was absolutely one of a kind. He cared for his school, and that's what it boiled down to. And he had no shame in making them accountable.
Absolutely.
You can love your school and still make them accountable. And that's important.
Absolutely, man. Hey, D, man, I appreciate you calling in, bro. Like, I'm glad you brought that belt thing. I never told nobody that. I just act like it was my idea, but it really wasn't. It really wasn't. Hey, Dave,
like
man.
White folks.
Hey, appreciate it.
Colonizer stuff.
People be like, oh man, Scotty, that was something. I'm like, oh man, thank you. But
appropriation.
Listen, man, it was definitely not my idea. And I'm telling you, if it was up to me, it would not have been on the show. But Kofi absolutely killed it, man. And people, like, I remember Mama Body when I went down to Houston. Mama Body was like, "Oh, Kofi in that belt." I was like, "Is it really that funny?" Like, it really made me question my own humor. I was like, "Is it really that funny?" Because I'm not. Now, I gotta get with Miss Sykes when he did it on Larry. When he did it on Larry, I was done. Like, he got me on that one. He did. He got me on that one. He did. But I just, listen, man, some things you just gotta let flow, man. And Kofi's one of those guys you just gotta let flow. All right, we're gonna play a quick clip and then we're gonna get to some more callers. This is one clip of one of my favorite moments of Kofi Hemmingway, okay? Of the great Kofi Hemmingway. Oh my goodness. The stuff we come up with. All right, so let me share this real quick. All right, first up, the Golden Lions. All right, Kofi, give me a New Year's. And this is the motto, thinking new in 2022. Hey! You like that? I came up with that. I'm creative. All right, go ahead, UAPB.
Okay. So I need them to go like the lion that was in the Wizard of Oz. Say what you wanna, cause I'm here to stay, cause I'm a mean old lion. You can go where you wanna, but don't get in my way. I'm a mean old lion.
Something is wrong with you.
All right. They need some courage, man. After that Alcorn game, they went all the way away. They need the lion from the tribe of Judah to activate that team. To operate, look, under the anointing. as a New Year's resolution, I am a UAPB line and going to win homecoming or not lose homecoming by more than 20 points.
Oh
my God. Oh my God.
Scotty.
You said the Lion of the tribe of Judah.
I was talking about the Wiz, but let me go back to my song till you recover.
Oh my
you
God.
You can go where you wanna, but don't get in my way.
Oh my God.
I'm a mean old line.
Oh man, I don't. You know what? I'm gonna just let that one rock. I'm not even. I need to say something. I'm gonna say something. But God, that was funny. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna have to start going first. Oh, that was funny as hell.
Grambling. What?
That was one of my. Listen. I had not realized how many times I said that boy something. I said, man, you are so like I said that so many times, boy, you something else. Cause man, that boy funny. That boy's funny. Hey, Sean, listen, Sean is a day one, man. Sean is a day one supporter, day one chat member, like he's the definition of a chat, like a chat, super chatter. What's up, Sean, man? Moderator, supporter, author, entrepreneur. I mean, that boy do everything. What's up, Sean? Talk to me.
Man, first, man, what's up, Mr. Campbell? How you doing?
What's going on, nephew? Man, you glad?
Not much, man. Good to hear from you. Good to see you. And what up, Scotty?
What's good, Sean, man? Good to hear from you as always, man.
Not much, man. Look, first of all, I want to thank Mr. Campbell because Unc, let me cut myself up. I want to thank Unc because it was his idea to put you two together first. Second, the way that y'all came together to execute something that was on Monday nights that was much needed was a fulfilling moment in all of our lives in the HBCU space. And I want to thank Kofi's family for allowing us to experience Kofi because that's especially his wife. That's a sacrifice that she had to make in order for him to be able to do that, to share him with the rest of the world in the time that we got to experience with him. So I want to just keep it a buck and thank everybody involved in allowing Kofi to be a part of our lives in this show.
That's facts.
The next thing is Kofi has a love for the Wiz. And a lot of the references in the Wiz that he extracts and he pulls out comes out in his demeanor and his character. And I love the Wiz too. So every time he brings up either the mean online or the no bad news, which was the no bad news was my one. I hit the flow. when he talked about the president and don't bring me no more bad news, I was on the floor. I'm not gonna lie, I was on the floor. I was rolling around. I couldn't stop laughing. I laughed for like 30 minutes off that. I said, man, this dude done hollered out no bad news and sung the whole song.
Word for word. Bar for bar.
Word for word, bro.
Bar for bar.
But he didn't know, but the Bone Thugs and Harmony from ATL thing was hilarious too. But he had moments like that.
Oh man, listen, boy, you preaching today, boy, you preaching.
That was up, but man, I'm honored to have witnessed his presence. Never got to meet him, but his presence. And I'm honored to actually, that y'all assembled like Voltron, man, and made one of the best shows in HBCU history. Not only in HBCU history and space, but I don't think it could be replicated or duplicated. And I'm glad that you took the time out to come and share this moment and be there beside Scotty in this moment, man, because that's huge too. Being that you were behind the scenes and instrumental, you've been instrumental for Scotty in so many other ways, but you took the time out to make that journey, make that trip, and stamp the importance of today. So if we could dedicate a day that was for Kofi, even though his name means that he's born on a Thursday, he made his moments on Monday nights.
Get that boy a shotgun or a ball.
I can't reach it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
that's you spit. You spit.
But that's all I got, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen back in, man, and I appreciate y'all, man. And long live Kofi.
Man, long live Kofi, man. Appreciate the call, Sean.
Good. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
When you get a brother call in like that and testify and say something. See, this is what's so special about these Monday nights. And why I was just must watch. I do old head, much watch TV, you know. And to hear what Sean just said and the impact that Kofi made and his talent and you guys, and like you said, there was news that was broken on the show on Monday nights and discussions that through the whole week. I call you, oh, there goes somebody biting off you. I see somebody else doing the YouTube off a show that you did on Monday night.
Yeah.
Because you set the tone for the whole week. The whole week. Afterglow set the HBCU tone to a point where the commissioner got mad at me and you.
Oh, in reference.
Oh, that was off of a Monday night.
What?
They're talking about the Cowboy Classic. Well, what do they know? I see y'all
Yeah.
not that game in Birmingham either, but that's another thing.
That's a whole other story. That's a whole other
All right. Backstage, Southern, y'all know what to do. Home and home. Good job.
Oh man,
I tell you.
I'm gonna see if I got the right clip. Let me see. Here we go. Let's see if I got it.
And Courtney have been going at it for a period of training. What he was thinking.
I'm sorry.
Sarika, can you do something with my brother Scotty? Because he done went to a whole different. Help Scotty. All right. But serious. Lord help us get through this on tonight. All right. He just had, 18 people. I want to say, obviously, and invest more.
This Crimbley's.
Importantly,
this ain't the right one. If anybody can find the No Bad News, please send me please send the link in the chat or whatever. But yeah, I was trying to find that, Jake. I'm gonna keep looking for it. But here's another video clip of one of my favorite moments. That boy, I forgot he renamed that girl Sarika. That was funny, Sarika. Oh my gosh.
Wasn't far away last year. I know, fam, you kicked them to sleep, but Grambling wasn't far away last year, and I know they was eating Rice Krispie treats and all that other stuff for breakfast. But Grambling wasn't far away. They had roaches in the weight room, but they wasn't that far away.
Hey man, listen, don't try to mess up my plug with Hugh. You know what I'm saying? You over here talking bad about Graham.
OCD, so I'm sure the roaches is gone by now.
Listen, bro. Listen,
they got
bro.
a nice TV up in there.
You over here speaking bad about Hugh and his program. You gonna mess
I
it
ain't
up for
saying
me.
nothing about Hugh. I was just saying, they had Rice Krispie for breakfast. When they came down to FAMU and cornflakes and stuff, and players got mad.
Hey, Coach Jackson, I'm not approving that message. Okay, I'm not approving that message.
The G stands for gonna get some breakfast. Straight up. You get somebody like you in there with that coaching staff. Oh, I'm telling you, bro. Like Grambling's gonna be in there, and they get some breakfast, boy. They're gonna be all right.
That boy said they get some breakfast. They're gonna be all right. All right, next up on the recruiting trail, UAPB. Like me, who can sex you like me? Who can treat you like me, my baby? Nobody, baby.
Hey, get that shimmy on right there. Put that little shimmy on there.
Oh man.
Put it on one more time. Fire it up one more time.
Hey, fire it up. I got you. You like me. Who can sex you like me? Who can treat you like me, my baby? Nobody, baby. But listen, I'm telling you, man.
You know what's funny about Kofi? He's the only person. His shade was so brilliant. You couldn't even imagine. Kofi the type of person that could go to a mother and say, "Yo, baby, ugly," and she think it was funny.
And she'll think it was flat out funny.
Think it's funny.
Flat out funny.
The level of his shade game
Crazy.
was genius.
And it was so subtle. Like, he would just be talking, because, I'd be like, oh, my God. If you didn't catch it, you'd be like,
Grambling got, roaches in the weight room. But, hey, they going to win 5 games. Hey, they're working real hard, eating them cornflakes.
Didn't have no real breakfast, but, Oh, my goodness. 4648 coming to you. Oh, my goodness. Hey, calling you live.
Hey, Scotty, man, y'all doing a great show like always, man. This Tank, I had called in before and said about HBCUs getting a lobbying group.
Oh, yeah.
Let me first say, yeah. First, I hope Allah grant peace to Brother Kofi. And Brother Kofi, along with you, man, y'all are Shaq and Kobe with this HBCU thing, man. And not in a bad way as if it came to an end, right? But, or maybe I should say y'all were like Shaq and Penny, right? Where Shaq had brought in Penny. So like Brother Kofi was like an OG in this HBCU thing. And then you came and y'all teamed up and y'all took this HBCU, just information, education, I want to say edutainment, because like education, entertainment wrapped in one, and y'all took it to a whole new level. And it's like Brother Kofi was like that older uncle / I would say uncle, not dad, but uncle will throw a joke in there with a whole bunch of guidance. Well, Brother Kofi kept us true to what was true to HBCUs. He entertained us, and he helped usher a great guy like you into the culture. So I want to say, may Allah grant him peace. I hope his family is more than overwhelmed with the love. And I thank Brother Kofi for his wisdom and guidance and how he helped usher you in, Scotty. And don't take this for granted, man. You've been a blessing to many of us, along with Brother Kofi. And so although he has come and went and transitioned, I'm grateful for what he created when he was here with you, and it's gonna last forever, man. So, hey, y'all stay great, man. I'm pretty sure you're gonna keep the legacy strong as always. Peace and love, brother. Thank you, Scotty.
No, thank you, Tank. I appreciate the call, man. Real talk. Appreciate you so much. Oh, man. Oof, man, I appreciate that, man. I really do. I really do. And y'all can catch me Wednesdays on the ONG Strike Zone, or as I would say, the bowling.
Just the level, he even rubbed off on you with the it was funny about that. And I see Brian, the boys in there.
Yeah, shout out to them.
They took that in stride.
Yeah.
Kofi took it in stride.
Yeah.
And the thing about it was people watched this show and they went over there and watched Kofi on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Which grew that show.
Yeah.
See, that's what was so great about how this was just a seed of, and all these different branches of people doing their own things and stuff. And like I say, man, again, I'm here for positive. Everybody that's doing things, people, they were in the chat now. We got friends, non-friends doing their own thing.
Yeah.
And we support that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it all started right here. This was the blueprint. Not everybody got a host. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a host now. You got to find them, somebody. Get you one person and everything. But you and Kofi set the standard. And that's what's so great about it. And the thing, again, I think what everybody appreciates, that Kofi, like I saw a lot of my rattlers, Kofi spoke truth to power.
Yeah.
He wasn't scared to tell you. And he was like, oh, yeah, y'all know my number and my name. That's what was so dope about Kofi.
Yeah.
That he was never scared to talk truth to power.
I love it. Monty, coming to you.
What's going on, Scotty? What's going on, Mr. Campbell?
What's up, Monty? Talk to me.
Hey, man, first and foremost, condolences to the Kofi family and all the off-script family. And one of my favorite moments was a couple weeks ago from the D.I. Love special, Afterglow, when Kofi said, "What in the P Valley is going on in Jackson State?" I fell on the floor when he said that. We talk about this HBCU culture not being able to duplicate this. I think this show and having a brother like Kofi, a part of it is what we talk about, the memories and the people that you meet by going to an HBCU. Kofi reminded me that one of the closest characters I can think of Kofi reminded me of the character from that Arsenio Hall played on Coming to America. he reminded me of that character with just, his jokes and comedy, and he always has something quick on his feet to say, during the show. And I'm just happy that you was able to memorialize his brother and this content to be out here forever, so his family, his grandchildren can be able to watch, because not too many times we have ourselves and loved ones recorded, but now, Scotty, you have given them years and years and hours of footage that they can go back and just listen to their loved one and just laugh.
My boy is feeling it, but those words are so true, because what his family has is now a repository of Kofi's greatness. That at any time they can go look and say, that's my brother, that's my uncle, that's my father, that's my nephew, that's my friend. And in his best moments. That's what's so dope. So if you want to see Kofi in his best moments, you can go right to the YouTube channel, the Off Script YouTube channel, and see Kofi at his greatness. And that's what's so awesome, man. That's what's so great about this show. That's why I'm here to support Scotty. That's why I believe in what we're doing and everything. So that right there, yeah, I mean that says it, man. But bro, listen, these kids gonna be able to watch that forever. You put that together, man. Y'all put that together. The fact that people are on there watching right now on a Monday, talking about Kofi, talking about you, says what you guys did. That is amazing. I totally agree with that.
Hey, man, Monty, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate y'all, and salute to you, Mr. Campbell, for being down there with the brother as well. It's good to actually put a face with the voice, because every time I hear you, Mr. Campbell, you sound like Eric Dickerson, if anybody ever told you.
That's right. Hey, we clean, brother.
Oh, man. Hey, appreciate you, Monty, bro.
Y'all have a good one, brother.
Hey, man, you too, bro. Oh, man, appreciate that, Monty, man. I didn't even think about it. I thought about it like that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But all right, I got what you guys been asking for. I got what you all been waiting for. All right, here we go. 100 people. How much more trouble can Larry Robinson get into? Survey says this much. It just never stops at FAMU. Once again, you are watching a new episode of FAMU Foolishness. Oh, man, I love that beat. Got to love that beat. FAMU Foolishness. And listen, hey, they can't get me for what they don't see. That's the quote. That's the quote from your President Robinson. They can't get me for what they don't see. He said he's locked in. He said he's locked in. All right, he said he's locked in. So, Kofi, who gets the belt?
Oh, Larry Robinson definitely gets the belt again. When I was thinking about Larry Robinson and I was meditating, I went to the book of Evelyn. And I went to chapter 1, verse 1. And it said, when I wake up in the afternoon, which it pleases me to do, don't nobody bring me no bad news. Because I wake up already negative and I'm firing up my fuse. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. I said, no bad news. No bad news. I said, don't you bring me no bad news. Because I'll make you an offer child that you cannot refuse. But don't nobody bring me no bad news. I said, don't nobody bring me no bad news. Oh, don't you bring me. Don't you bring me. Don't you bring me. Don't you ever bring me. Hey! Don't you ever bring me. No bad news. Come here, Larry. Come here. Now I done sat up here and I had to get you on Friday because I told you that this had already happened. We'd already handled. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I told you this had already happened. You had an opportunity to handle it. You don't answer nobody email. You can't face nobody. And then who wrote that raggedy letter out there for the people? Like you actually said something that really mattered. Who wrote the letter? Say no man that's in leadership gonna write no old fluffy letter like that. Like what you talking about? You didn't even apologize and take ownership for your raggedy leadership. You need your ass beat. Stop, man. I'm trying to look. Then 2 years ago, we had a dorm issue with one of our newer dorms. You need your ass beat. Sitting up there, got mold in the dorms in a COVID era where you would think stuff need to be clean like it's supposed to run. Clothes will be, I don't care if I hit your back. I don't care if I hit your arm. Move out the way. Get it together. You need your ass beat. Stupid behind. Sitting up there with that foolishness. Did you? I told you not to get no pictures. You sitting up there trying to say something to the darn football team. Don't you see they mad at you? You need your ass beat. Go sit down. Don't get up there talking about when the dark clouds. I'm sick of dark clouds coming over the horizon. It's because of no tail. Get over there. You need your ass beat.
Oh.
All right.
Oh man, listen. Listen, you asked for it. I found it.
Bruh. It was a funny thing. He went from preacher to drunk dad.
Oh my God.
Your boss is about to fire your ass. All in one soliloquy. How's that possible, man?
That boy. He said, "No bad news." I didn't even know where I was from. I didn't even know I didn't know where it was from.
Oh, yeah, that was 1977.
Yeah, I was like, what is he saying? Like, but it was just so funny. I was like, hey, I will rock with it. Like, but that, man, I'm telling you guys, if you guys just understand, I'm gonna play you a clip, man. I want to give you guys. I'm kind of skipping around my jank, but I want to. This is one of my favorites, and the reason why this is one of my favorites is like,
can't make up their mind. Sorry. All right, let's get back.
This is one of my favorite clips. And the reason why this is one of my favorite clips, and I promise you, everybody on the call, I'm going to get you, I promise you. But this is one of my favorite clips. And the reason it's one of my favorites is because me and Kofi were supposed to alternate, right? So I came up with the scheme. I was like, hey, man, let's do an Ask Santa. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'll be Santa one time, you be Santa another time. And da-da-da. He's like, okay, cool, yeah. So that's how it was supposed to go. And then he did the voice. And I said, I can't compete with that.
You Santa for you.
I said, I'm Santa. I'm just saying it. Because that was Kofi, and that's how it was with us. Like, it would just be stuff like we had it going this way, or we saw it going this way, and then the show would start, and it just flowed. And however it flowed, that's what you guys were getting. But this is one of my favorite clips, and I wanted to just set the scene on what happened. Last segment of the night. So, because it's crazy, like y'all think it, like how you guys receive was like, oh, it was always supposed to be like this. But it really wasn't. It really was not. It was not supposed to be like this. Ask Santa. And you know, our Santa chocolate.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Ho, ho, ho.
All right. Ask Santa. So you know how Santa is. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, Merry Christmas. I see the little boy. UAPB, what do you ask for Santa? Something is wrong with you. That is what, listen, you guys, that's why I busted out laughing, because I wasn't expecting the voice. Like, we didn't, listen, I'm telling y'all, we don't practice nothing on, like, we just go. And when that's why I busted out laughing the way I did, because I'm like, What? Like, what? How did you just do? Oh man, I like it was one of my. It was that just. Oh Jesus. So you know how Santa is. Ho 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 ho. Merry Christmas. I see the little boy. UAPB. What do you ask for Santa? Something is wrong with you.
I want a coach. Can we get a coach for Christmas? Santa? Can we have a coach?
Something is wrong with you. Oh my gosh, bro. Something is freaking wrong with you.
Santa? I really would like a coach and some wins next year.
Not the wins. Oh, I'll see what I can do. I'll put you on my list. Dog, listen, I'm telling you, that was that man, listen, that alone. When he did the voice, I said, this dude is dumb.
I mean, that's pure genius.
That's
the timing of that.
Crazy.
And kept going with it. Man, this is what I'm saying what's so cool about when we watch these shows. Because people, man, and to my YouTube folks, get your weight up. Because when people watch YouTube, they want to be entertained. They want to be entertained. And that was the thing about Kofi. He was entertaining. And he knew his role on the show. He never stepped on you, and you never stepped on him.
Yeah.
And like I said, I love, the analogy. I'll go even old school. I'll go Magic and Kareem. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
The young
Kareem
gun.
Was the old head, the young gun. He said, okay, brother, let me just show you how to be a professional. But we can win championships.
Together.
And then look at that. 5 championships later. So I go old for my old heads. I see the Kareem old head, but he allowed the young brother to come in there and play his game. So that's the thing about it, man, which was so awesome about you guys. And, that clip really just says a lot about the chemistry. Because only chemistry that happens. Like you say, we didn't have to practice that.
Nah.
We didn't have to rehearse that. We just went with it, and it flowed. But here's the thing. It flows so that people remember it.
Yeah. Everyone was like, the Christmas skit. Yeah.
Hey, this is March, bro. There's a lot of shit that happened this Christmas in the HBCU space.
Yeah, that's real. I'm gonna go Mr. Sargent again, Coach Green, Mr. Daniels, and then Wake. I got you. Hey, what's up, Mr. Sargent?
Hey, Scotty, I'm sorry to call you one more time. I know you got a lot of people waiting on the line. I've got 2 points real quick. One, and do this after I finish. One, can you tell us the story of when Kofi cooked for you? Because you described it in such detail that I got jealous, and I was trying to figure out a way to invite you over to my house because I wanted to outcook Kofi, and particularly use that word scratch. When you said the word scratch, man, I almost fell out of my chair because you were like, it was just me and my mom, and to me, pancakes come out of a box. I mean, oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, anyway.
That's quick.
You may have to find that clip, but tell us that story after I finish. But I do want to say something, not in defense, but in support of your calling the ONG strike zone the Bowling Green strike zone. Okay, go ahead and get a laugh. All right. So here's why I want to do this. So one of the things they teach us at FAMU is to do your homework, right? That if you're going to argue and debate, do your homework, get your points all lined up, read the dictionary, whatever you're going to do. So I just happened to be on the internet looking for a bowling lane near my house. I want to take kids bowling. And I saw a picture of a bowling league. And don't you know, they had a brother who looked just like that brother on the ONG strike zone. You know the other brother with glasses? I can't remember his name.
Brian.
Who's in the
Brian, yeah.
Represent.
But look, bro, here's the crazy part about it. I went to the internet and looked at and put in just bowling league pictures. And dude, image after image after image. Some were white, some were Asian, some were black. They all look like Brian. They all look like Brian. Bruh, that's some scary stuff, man. Anyway, I would say, I said, one day I'm going to share that with you. So you were right. That is the Bowling Green because every team got a brother that looks just like Brian.
That's Rallo Prime. Kofi's not gonna call Brian.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to dog Brian. He has a great show, man.
Rallo Prime.
This is, and he's a rattler. I'm about to say, we're starting a rattler. So nobody come for my head. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that was funny.
I'm sorry, Mr. Campbell. But when you see something and it's not a conspiracy and it's real, and I was just crying, man. I was crying every time I looked at a photo of the bowling league. Brian was in that league.
He's a 55 father of 3, driving a minivan with good credit.
Oh my God! With the glove, you got the ball.
So I'm gonna get off, man. Good night, but I want to hear you. Either you can play the clip, or I just want to hear you talk about when Kofi fed you. And as soon as I can get your butt to Orlando, brother, I'm next. I got a grill for you. I'm gonna make some food, and you come too, Mr. Campbell. I gotta feed you, representing entering class 88. I love y'all guys.
I appreciate it.
Care.
Now, Mr. Sarge, I know you probably gonna listen to me afterwards, but listen, don't cook. And it be garbage. Now, because I'm gonna come on here and clown you.
Because we know what you did to that old lady at Thanksgiving.
Dog.
You'll never go back out there to Douglasville ever again.
Dog.
You killed that lady.
And that's my man's that's my man's like grandma-in-law, whatever, mama-in-law.
The level of disrespect.
Dog, I don't play about my food, bro.
Clearly.
Like so
you'll never get invited out there again.
I don't need to. Now she can grill though. She can grill her ass off though. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like Thanksgiving, I'm never. Grilling always.
4th of July.
Oh, I'm the first one out there. I'm getting a plate. But I don't play about my food. Now I'm not a skinny. I'm pretty lean. Yeah. But I don't play about my food. So don't be trash. Don't be trash and be like, oh, Scotty, no. You fed me, so I'm gonna tell you what it is. But Coach Green, coming to you. What's up, Coach Green?
What up, man? My condolences, man. I hate this, man. I can't believe, man. I was just hoping you was playing, bro, when you announced that, bro, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Man, because this is my favorite show, bro. This is one of my favorite shows, man, when y'all get together, man. And y'all chemistry was just on point, man, when you first started it, man. I don't know how y'all just, like, connected like that, but it was a joy just listening to y'all, man. It was always funny. And every time FAMU messed up, you got to play that clip, dog. Every time they mess up this upcoming year, you got to play a clip of Kofi, man, going off.
You
got to play that, man.
Yeah, I like it. Yes, I love it. I love it, man. You're right. I like that. Hey, man.
Every time they mess up, you got to put Kofi on. Hey, Mr. Campbell, good to see you, man. Nice to finally put a face to the voice.
Well,
and
appreciate you.
And just and just keep it up, man, and keep being strong, Scotty, man. I'm gonna keep you in my prayers, man, and the FAMU family too, bro.
Hey, man, we appreciate that, man. Real talk. Appreciate you, Coach Green.
All right.
Hey, listen. So I got you guys, Mr. Daniels and Wake. I got y'all. Let me tell the story real quick about. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, right? I didn't know you can make pancakes from scratch. I really did not know that. Like, I'm so serious.
All you knew was Bisquick.
No, Bisquick, Ain't Your Mama, and Hungry Jack. Those are the only 3. So when he had this big old bowl, cracking eggs and baking powder, I was like, what the hell is he making? Like, I was like, what is he? I thought he's like, yeah, or like, bread, like kneading bread or whatever. I didn't know what he was doing. I mean, he just in there. And listen, man. And Bama's know how to cook. He didn't have no apron on. He didn't have, it was stuff still in the back. Like, he was just pulling stuff out the Kroger's bag while he was making it. So it wasn't like he set everything up. No, he was like, oh, I need heavy whipping cream. I'm going to pull it out the Kroger's bag, pour it in the bowl, and I'm going to leave it on top of the brown bag. Like, it was just a straight smorgasbord of just cooking. Like, it was like a full show.
See, that's that Mississippi that came out of
Jesus.
Because them folk back in Mississippi back in the day couldn't read, so they had to know by memory to cook that, bro. we don't read no instructions.
That Bama was on it.
Recipe? What's a recipe?
I'm telling you, that Bama was on it. Let me see this link that Reese sent in. Reese, what is that link for, my boy? What show? Because I'm about to check it out right now because I can't see it from my StreamYard. But yeah, so he whipping it up, man. And the thing I'm telling you, I know it might sound like it's not a big deal, but
did you put like the butter and syrup all on the pancakes?
Nah.
Oh, you just ate it plain?
No, I know. I love butter and pancakes. Let me say, he said 14 minutes.
So that's the thing about it. When you get them old school pancakes, you got to have that butter and syrup all on it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's never like perfectly round. You know what I mean? It's got a little bit of
ovalish.
Oval, you know what I'm saying? That's when you know. That's when you know it's perfect.
But it was like flapjacks, right? Because it was thin. Right. It was real. Like they weren't like the fluffy real. So it was like real thin, man. But it's just how it all came out hot. Like it was just like how, dude, you was making everything at the same time. And
that's kind of how you say electricity, boy. You say gas.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And we cleaned everything up and done.
Yeah, he did that.
Hey, listen,
that boy was different.
Cut the light on the stove. You know not to come back.
Listen, Key told me something like, she's like, oh yeah, my mom said the kitchen was closed after 8. I said, what is that? I was like, what? Kitchen closed? Who says that? Who does that? I'm like, hey, I wish my mom would have told me the kitchen was closed. I'm hungry at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna eat me some food. Don't make no sense. Kitchen closed. It don't make no sense. Mr. Daniels, coming to you.
What up, boy? Boy, y'all talking about some real cooking clean, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this is a legendary show tonight, man.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it, man. It's good to see Mr. Campbell on the show, man. Y'all bring us some legendary energy tonight. So enough love and respect for what's going on tonight. I really appreciate the shout out, the tributes to Kofi, man. This is a wonderful show. We remember our brother, you know, our father figure, our mentor, our 100 brethren, my FAMU Rattler, you know, all those things, man, to see this love across the HBCU, across the HBCU world for this. You know, my son's sitting here watching the show with us. He was like, you need to call into the show tonight. I'm like, all right, I'll call in and just share all the love and light that we have, man. I'm really enjoying everything and all the beautiful words that I'm hearing about Kofi. And I was talking with some of my friends. I'm like, wow, I was just talking with Kofi on the show, like maybe a week or two ago. We were talking about, you know, some of the items, some of the topics of off script. And it was just amazing to have that type of, you know, banter going back and forth between you, myself, and Kofi, because we were able to talk about so many different points. And then Kofi came in and wrapped it up, you know, brought all our different perspectives together. So it was really, really amazing to be part of this, you know, to be part of off script, to see the growth. I believe in what you're doing off script, Scotty, man. It's really a great show. You representing us. You're helping us achieve you're helping us overcome some challenges that we have in our communities. And Kofi was definitely a part of that and shared a lot of these things with you. Mr. Campbell saw that vision. I don't know how he saw this vision. These two brothers from all over the place and brought you two together. But that's an amazing vision. Mr. Campbell has always been there to support and make sure that, you know, this has been really, really. That's my 2 minutes. I told him to put my 2 minute time on. So that's my time.
Long time on. I like it. That boy made sure he landed the plane for the plane. Land the gear down.
I love the show. Y'all have a good one. Get the likes up for the show. Shout out. We love you, Kofi. We're going to miss you, my brother. And you will live on through all the people that you have touched.
Oh, absolutely.
You were here with us for a while. Thanks, Scotty. Have a good one.
Hey, no problem, Mr. Daniel. Appreciate this. Listen, I like the way you do business. Like that boy said, I got my own time.
Old time.
He ain't about to get me.
That boy used the word succinct.
Oh man, that was funny. Babe, coming to you. What's up, babe?
Okay, am I good? Hey.
Yeah, you good, babe.
All right. So if y'all hear a little one in the background, we have a Miss Unbothered script with me watching the final Afterglow. Let me say this about Kofi in that kitchen, okay? So the pancake mix, I knew that could be done, but even after he cooked, he was like, he had the eggs, he had the breakfast potatoes, he was hosting as he was cooking. He served his wife, you know, the kids came in like, Dad, is there anything going for us? And he looked at him like only Kofi could. You know, I think, you know, I put something over there, get what you can get. But my favorite memory would have to be the 24 to 48 hour rule. from Kofi.
Oh, the food.
If your food was left around Kofi after that grace period, it was a wrap. You know, when I saw Majesty post her dad taking her crossly because she didn't put her name on it, and it had been a merely 24 hours. Listen, I was flabbergasted, but I am loving all of the stories. Thank you so much, honey, for finding that Santa Claus clip because that was my favorite as well. And yeah, get the likes up.
Get the likes.
All right, I'm done.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All
Thank you for the call. Oh man, listen. I mean, man, Kofi was different, bro. I'm telling you, but okay. So the kitchen clothes thing. I see people talking about that. Listen, man. I just don't understand the lingo. It just like I don't get it. Like why you gotta announce to me that the kitchen is closed? Like what?
Listen, man, because when the kitchen is closed, we done wiped it down, we done sanitized it. Cause see, you gotta understand something. See, we come from humble beginners, and see when you wipe it down, you don't want because we don't want no ants or no roaches in the morning.
Yeah.
So once we wipe that thing down, see y'all come, y'all kids come in. Salt, pepper, all that, whatever, and then we got roaches getting it in when the lights go off. So that's why we leave that light on to let them know, the roaches know, do not. Because we watching. That's why you don't never see them. I tell you what, if you don't see a kitchen close, I'll show you a person that got roaches. I'm telling you, you got to have a kitchen close, man. Got to have a kitchen close.
We ain't got no roaches. I don't play that.
Well, that's good. Well, see, now we're in modern era. You know what I'm saying? Kofi and I come back. You know what I'm saying? Back in that era, you could keep it clean, especially down south.
He said wasted Kool-Aid. He said wasted
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
exactly. Come on, man. Listen.
Oh man, that's funny. She said, "I just closed the kitchen counters." Oh, that is crazy to me. Ooh. That is crazy. I just don't understand it. All right, Wade, coming to you, man. Oh, man, that's funny. What's up, Wade?
Hey, Scotty, you ought to take that. You remember that picture I sent to you on Instagram where both of you and Kofi were cracking up and both of y'all fit back laughing?
I love that picture, bro.
That was the magic. That was magical. I was tuning in when you put that out there. I was sitting up here breathing, taking deep breaths so I wouldn't be crying over here because I think I told you when I first started listening to your show, he was using that phone or whatever, and I sent him that microphone. And he put that microphone on the screen. And for many shows, I was telling Kofi, got the mic turnaround on. Turn the mic on. Is it on? Push it up. Twist it around. What are you doing? He was not getting it. And then next thing you know, he texted me. We talked on the phone a couple of times and told me, man, my daughter stole it. I'm like, come on, man. But it was cool. I said, hey, man, it was all love because I was just trying to bring him up. He said he needs to bring up the meet up and all that. But that was just one good dude. Do that marathon. I want to thank you for putting that up because I was sitting up there listening to it and just looking for those same clips you putting up. But yeah, and I was told this when I was younger because my dad died when I was 10. And everybody was like, man. Then this one older woman told me, nobody thinks about the life of a rose. You just appreciate the beauty of it. You don't put a time clock on it. You just appreciate it. Even when it's gone, you still reminisce on that rose. That's what you had in Kofi. That's all I wanted to share.
Man, no problem. And Wake, I'm bringing up that picture right now, man. I appreciate you sending it to me. All
right.
Listen, this is the picture he's talking about. When he sent this to me, I was like dying laughing. I was like, because that's what he done, yo. That was us. That was us all the time, bro. All the time. Listen, and Kiwi like, I don't know who laughs at their own jokes. I'm like, listen, if you don't think your stuff is funny, I can't help you. Like, you got to think your stuff is funny.
Because it is funny. When I would call in, man, there's nothing. So it's a delay.
Yeah.
When you call in and watch. So when I call in, because I call, hey, man, we're going to do the skit. Let's set up what time we call. And there's nothing funnier than you guys. Once you guys get it, especially, because you usually get it quick. And then you guys just bust out laughing.
Yeah.
And it's just so genuine. And it's so beautiful. And that's the thing about it. And, this kind of leads me into something. Because I know we're getting closer to the end. But, we have a lot of issues in HBCUs. And, we have shows about people stealing money and bold and this. But Kofi is what HBCUs are.
Yeah.
The HBCUs are not buildings, folks. The HBCUs are not the financial aid. The HBCUs are not our problem. The HBCUs are built on people.
People.
That's the thing about it. So when you see all these people, Kofi's freshmen, brothers and sisters in here, people that went to Jackson State Southern, all talking about this is what's great about the HBCU culture.
Absolutely.
So when you all criticize this, we don't care because we don't care about a building. Because Kofi and I stood in line at the Cal and we like, oh, we only got 5 more minutes to eat. Because after 6:30, it was closed.
Wow.
Well, you didn't eat no more till the morning.
Kitchen closed.
Kitchen closed, bro. Kitchen closed. Or you had to stand in line for financial aid. You had to be out there at 5 in the morning.
Woo.
Just to hope that you could get your financial aid. But that was part of the thing. You know how many times me and Kofi stood in that line cracking jokes? 5 in the morning. And them dudes had band practice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And those are the things that we all shared. And me and Kofi was just sharing stories from my freshman year of how they had to wear those white T-shirts and things like that. And one of my boys, I had a lot of friends that were in the band. So they all would come over to our Pattyfoot one time for Pattyfoot. And all those guys, Kofi and all those guys in those sections, those freshmen, they will bond together. And they friends forever, man. So that's what HBCU is about, man. That's what's great about us. It is not the buildings. We understand we got challenges, but I would never give up just the fact that I could call my brother and say, hey, man, I got this young brother right here. I need you to support him. And he didn't even hesitate. He didn't hesitate. We got on that chat.
Yep.
And 2 days later, he was on the show.
Yep.
Because it was for family. We said we'd call it Family Friday.
Yeah.
And you guys got on there. And I said, oh, my God, y'all got something. I said, man, y'all got to keep this going. That was in 2021. So that's what is so great about our culture. That's why I want people to love our culture and always, even like I say, outside, inside, help us be better. But don't ever disrespect what this is about. Because Kofi Hemmingway, his family is HBCU.
Absolutely. That's real. That's real. And you know, and I've told you that from day one. I was like, I said the one thing about HBCUs that there's a lot of things you can criticize, but one thing you can never take away is that network. A network of people, the network. I'm like, literally, if I needed something, I can reach out to Dr. Lori, and Dr. Lori knows about 5 or 6 people, and the next thing you know, boom, my problem's resolved. I reach out to you, you call this person called it, boom, next thing you know, my problem's resolved. You know what I'm saying? I can reach out to Mr. D, same thing. Boom, boom, boom. My problem is resolved. It just works like that. You know, and it's always like, you know, hey, Scotty, you know, and the funny thing is, it's not just FAMUans. It's not, it's like, you know, a Jackson person knows a Southern person, and we can, whatever we got to do to get you to your destination,
easy.
We gonna make it work.
It's
gonna make it work. And I think that's the beauty of HBCU. And that's what I like. I would talk to Key, and I'm like, she's like, you know, we got to let the kids make a decision on their own to go to HBCUs. And I'm like, I don't know about that one. And the reason is because I seen the power of the people within it. Like, yeah, like you said, the name of the institution has issues, but the people is beyond powerful. It's beyond what that 2,500 people or that 5,000 people, they equal up to 30,000 because of the people that you can know and get you in rooms that you like. How did you? Oh yeah, man. Man, that's my sister. Like, yeah, I went to school with her brother. Her brother's now this, and her sister's. Man, it's crazy, man. It really is an amazing thing to watch if you use it right.
And that's what's so great about this show on Monday night. It brought all of us together.
Yeah.
All the different schools, all the age alumni, old, young people. You know, and I give Dion credit. He brought so many people. You came because of Dion.
Yeah.
But you got to see what we were all about. The Primettes got to see what all about. I don't care. Hey, man, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all of you all are here.
Yeah.
Because you get to see the reason. And this is how we reach out. I didn't know Scotty. I didn't like him.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We used to in the swag group. Oh, we used to go back and forth.
This dude here. I said, hey, man, let me. I never forget. I said, get your phone number. Talk to you.
Yeah.
I said, man, you're super talented, but you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But I grew to love you because I knew how talented you were, and I knew you were striving for greatness. And Kofi knew that too. That's what was great. Like you say, Kofi would call you,
yeah,
and tell you, hey, man, I see you working.
Yeah,
you're going to be great. Keep doing it. I'm gonna pray over you and things like that. That's what was great about Kofi.
Yeah,
and things like that because he saw what I saw, and he also because you know Kofi took shots for you. You know, people, Kofi defended you. Yeah. Oh, man, I can't see how you on that show, Kofi. And you know that. But Kofi stood up as a man and said, hey, man, watch the show. I know this guy. Same thing with me. I ain't got no problem, man. Talk to anybody anytime. You know, people text me all the time, but I hate that dude. But watch the show. And this is what you see. We got a community here. So that's the thing where I love everybody in the chat. I love everybody that calls in because we got out. This is for us by us.
Yeah.
Because you go over to the white folks of Colorado and see you get in their chat, see what they say. Run your ass up out there. Oh, well, we don't want, you know, we don't really talk about that here. You know, and again, I got to take this shot because I'm watching some of the content coming out of Colorado. It ain't the same, man.
It don't hit.
The energy ain't the same. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you know, the I believe ain't the same. I believe what? You got 150 million to believe it, so you got to have nothing.
Yeah.
That's what belief.
Because that's what all you got.
So you all you got.
That's all you got.
So that's when you really got to have belief. So we have belief.
Yeah.
You know, Kofi believed in this show.
Yeah.
Kofi believed in what he was doing. He made, like you said, he made sure he was here on Monday. That's why the one thing when you told me, because I called you, I said, y'all doing the show on Monday? And you said, no, Kofi's not feeling too well.
Not feeling too well.
We'll do it on Tuesday. And then that's when I got word. Because that's how much he loved to do this show. He was not going to miss the show because he also knew how important it was for the culture. So that's it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. 3307 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
What's up, man? What's going on, y'all?
What's
up, Miss Cam? Yeah, I just wanted to call, man. Kofi, man, when I heard the news about that, man, that shit kind of affected me. Like, I ain't the type who really get over, like, celebrity deaths and stuff, you know what I mean? But Kofi was kind of different, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, we listen to him every Monday, and I'm JSU all day. But, like, that Kofi, you know what I'm saying, that shit hit different, man. And to the family, you people, man, my condolences to y'all, Oscar, you, Mr. Campbell, man. And like I say, hopefully the family, man, can just get an hour of just seeing how people, you know, how Kofi really affected a lot of people across the country. I mean, hopefully they can get some kind of relief from that. And like I say, man, it's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? Me being a JSU fan, I was looking forward to next year at the Orange Blossom Classic. And like, I want to hear what Kofi had to say about it. Either way, you know what I mean? So it's going to be different. But I'm glad you're doing this show, man. And like I say, man, long live Kofi.
Appreciate the call, bro.
Yep.
That's real right there. That's real.
Yeah. 3428 call it coming to you.
Hey, Mr. Scott and Mr. Campbell, this is Benjamin Porter from Augusta.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I'd like, of course, to give my condolences to both of you, the FAMU family and the Hemmingways. One of the things that I wanted to just point out, it did feel like I lost a family member. And I watched people on the internet and different things of that, but it was just Kofi's presence. And for those who may not know, I've been hearing over and over again, and it hit me different. But many people keep talking about how much of a man of God Kofi was. And hearing how he would talk and he would light up when he's talking about his daughter or his wife and the thoughtfulness and the concern he had. And you would not hear him go and preach sermons online and different things like that on this show, but just his mere presence. There was no doubt in my mind who he served. And if there's any family member, just take some solace in knowing he's in a much better place. He's with the Lord now, and I will continue to pray for you. And I'll continue to pray for his wife and his children, that the Lord will just give them peace that surpasses all understanding. And I'm just thankful that God gave us a little bit of time with him. And I'll pray that God will heal your hurting heart as well, Scott.
Man, I appreciate the call, Mr. Porter.
Yes, sir.
Hey, appreciate that. Boy, these jokes hitting home at the close to the end. 1153 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing today, Script and Mr. Campbell? First of all, I want to say my deepest condolences to you, Scott, and been watching the show for a good little while, man. And it's my first time calling and everything. So, but I just want to say this: thank you for bringing Kofi in my life, man. Because, like I said, I really didn't know him like that until like Twitter, Facebook, and everything. One time he gave me his number. And I text him like anything HBC related or stuff I just didn't know because I'm a young buck, so I'm still learning some things. And he would quickly respond. It might take a day or two, but he would respond. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. I'm like, I even text him like, even after all the Afterglow shows, the ONG strikes, I was like, great show and everything. He'd say thank you and everything. And I just want to say thank you for bringing him into my life, man. I'm gonna miss him dearly. We love you. I love your show, Mr. Campbell. From Rattler to Rattler, 2020 graduate. We lost a good brother today, man. Thank you very much.
Hey, appreciate the call.
And see, listen to what he just said. I did not know Kofi. I connected with him on social media, and he answered me back.
Yeah, gave his number.
Gave his dialogue. You heard Bridget say the same thing. When somebody is giving of their time, that is walking the way that God wants us to walk. Because it's about sacrifice and helping the other person. That's what, again, man, what I wanted to make sure I wanted people to hear from, again, our freshman class at 80, how much Kofi meant to our class and what kind of person he was. Because we've known Kofi for like this for 30 years. This is nothing new.
Yeah.
This is 30 plus years of me knowing since 1988, August, of Kofi being this type of person. So that's what's so great about that. And then hear this young brother say, hey, man, 2020 Rattler. I reached out to that brother, like, boom. And that's what's so great, man. Like I said, man, this is a beautiful night. And this is what's so great. And I'm going to say this to all my people. The Mondays is not going to stop.
No.
Oh, the Mondays will keep going on.
Nah, we got to keep it rolling.
So we keeping it rolling. So I want everybody to understand it because life is about transition.
It is.
And what Kofi has done is built the foundation.
Absolutely.
To keep going on and keep moving on. So I want everybody to know nothing's stopping. Like I say, if Scotty needs me to guest every once in a while, I'll be here. He's got some big things. I like the person that he might be working with on these Mondays because they're super talented.
Yeah.
And it's going to keep getting bigger, man. But the one thing that we know is we have set the ball high. So you can't do nothing but go high.
Go high.
That's the beautiful thing.
Got to break the ceiling.
Got to keep going, man.
Gotta keep going.
So absolutely.
Whew. TG, talk to me.
What's good?
What's goody, TG?
I just wanted to come on. Man, I want to come on here and first of all tell everybody get these likes up for my boy Kofi.
Come on.
Get them likes up.
Come on.
Hey, everybody on here telling all their good stories about my boy. I didn't know Kofi like that personally, man, but I watched. You know, Scotty, I'm watching in the background doing homework, listening to Kofi. That's the dude right there, bro. That's Randy Watson Kofi. I'm trying to tell you, man. That boy good. That boy good. I tell you, man. So let's get these likes up for Kofi. Let's get them high to the sky. One time for my boy Kofi in the air. Hey, look, from a Jacksonian Kofi, y'all strike again. Scotty, much love to you, man. You know I'm always praying for you. Mr. Campbell, bruh, I hear you all the time, bruh. It's my first time really seeing you, bruh. Bruh, I appreciate you too, man. Just everything that y'all got going on. Scotty know I got love for him because I be out in these streets, you know what I'm saying, fighting for him. You know, people be trying to throw them blows. So I had to, I had to hit him with them haymakers. But hey,
TG be going to other people.
Like
Hold on now, bro.
Yeah, TG be like, hey, chill.
Gonna make your project gonna need I had to call Scott like, man, get your boy TG. I say, TG about to get his masters. You don't want him to check that box.
Hey, but check this out, Mr. Campbell. That boy was about to get a master splinter ass whooping. For talking that yam noise.
Boy, you stupid.
He was about to get it, man. I'm trying to tell you. He was about to get that good 2-piece and a biscuit straight through the phone.
Man, TG
but anyway,
now what we not gonna do is talk about my boy. I called him. I said, "Yo, TG is not on your show. You do know that, right? He on somebody else's show. Somebody gonna whoop the host ass on that show." I'm like, hey, TG getting his masters.
I just, you know what I'm saying? People be talking that noise, bro. But I'm about that action, bro. We can get off these phones. We can come face to face, whoever. Okay, I'm gonna get off of that. Anyway, we talking about Randy Watson Kofi. Now, get these likes up for my boy Scotty. Again, you know you're in my prayers, bro. Mr. Campbell, much love, and I'm out.
Hey, appreciate you, TG, man. Real talk. Thank you so much.
Don't be committing no felons. You got too much going for you in your life.
Boy, the boy is super smart and super ignorant.
You know what I'm saying?
It's ignorant and smart, boy.
Might be CEO and can't
You
get
never,
no job.
but that's the beauty of HBCUs. You never know what you're gonna get. Be a PhD, but like, yo, try me if you want to.
Man, listen. It's a hustle on every block from HBCU, bro. Man, listen.
I'm not too far removed from them streets.
Listen. You go back home, ain't nothing funny in the HBCU alumnus, right? They go and they get the big old house that Benz. Go back and see where they came from.
Yeah, that's fair.
They don't even want part they car back in where they came. I don't know, dog. You know how me sure.
Yeah, I take the Toyota back. I don't drive the Benz back home. I take the Toyota. The Solara? Yeah, I take the Solara.
At the restaurant. I ain't coming over there. Just me go hit the restaurant, dog. Yeah. That's the HBCU, man. And listen.
Oh, man.
No Jackson, stand up. Y'all know how it is.
Hey, 8519 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
It's Blaine, man.
What's up, Bane? What's good, man?
We out here, man. Condolences again to you, man, and the family, man. I just wanted to, share my quick story. Kofi, man, I actually met Kofi before we went down there to South Carolina State, man. And I did a flyer for him and stuff like that. But man, when I met him, man, the first thing he said was, "What up, boy?" I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about, brother. Listen, man, I felt like family, man, when I met him, man, and man, it was a blessing, man. And I tell you, boy, every time FAMU scored, that boy got up and did that song, boy. I wish I knew the song. I wish I could do it for you, but he loved that song, boy.
Jesus Christ.
But man, it was a blessing, man. And it really felt like family, man. We immediately connected, and he was like, man, put my number in your phone. Just that day, man, and to see y'all do y'all thing live, man, that was special, man. I was glad to be a part of that with y'all, man. And boy, I never seen somebody smile so hard for a team winning, though. But man, that's it, man. So praying for you guys, man. Praying for you, man. Praying for the family, man. Y'all be strong, man.
Hey, man, appreciate you, Blaine, man. Real talk, man. You know I love you, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, so the game, that South Carolina State game. So Blaine, good dude. He's going to probably be my future producer of this show. Okay. Once I get the salary, once I get the money to pay him, but he will be my future producer. But he came down. He's like, "Hey, man." I said, "Hey, man, listen, I got." And shout out to my guy who I can't remember. I think it was I can't remember. I don't know if it's Quincy. I think it was Quincy. Who hooked me up with the South Carolina State, he hooked me up with the Airbnb for free, everything, generator, all that. So I was like, "Hey, man, why don't you and your lady, he married, why don't you and the lady come on down, on me there, that we go to the game and have a good time." He's like, "Oh, man, cool." So, and me, I'm like, I get a free producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, for once, I ain't got to be behind the camera and everything. He come on down and everything like that. So we up in the stands. Dog, Kofi is, oh my gosh, man. I thought I was bad watching the game. He just coming up with stuff. Hello, who that ball? I'm like, bro, chill and just watch the game. He doing too much. I don't even know the stuff that he's saying. Oh God, I wanted to move so bad. I wanted to move. He was just doing the most, man. He loved FAMU, man. It was
we didn't bring the band up there, did we?
No.
Oh, see, that makes it even worse. See, when we don't bring the band, we really gonna act a fool because we gonna think that we bringing the band. by chanting and doing all that.
Oh my gosh, man. He was just saying stuff. I'm like, Kofi, sit down, man. He's like, nah. But when that game got tight, he got real quiet. He got real quiet. Because they was up like 20-0, 20-7. He out there, Rollo, you know, doing all that extra stuff. When that boy BJ got that second pick,
got serious there.
Boy, he got real tight. What you doing, Willie? You know, he's dying. I look back, I said, Willie gonna Willie? But no, I'm telling you. Listen. One thing about the Rattlers, I don't give a damn. They gonna chant.
Bro.
I remember when I went down with you with Valley.
Listen.
And it was like 80 of y'all.
That's it.
Chanting.
Hey, let's go.
No. I'm like, y'all must be into it.
Hey, let's go. Come on, man. We got to get it, bro.
I was like, that's some tough fan engagement right there. Listen, I'll tell you this. FAMU is probably the only team that I've seen in the SWAC that does not Alcorn. I think Alcorn kind of don't need a band. I know y'all the only Bammers that do not need your band to cheer.
Bro, we didn't have a band for 2 years. What could we do? They came to Jackson, and we lost that game too. Thought we were going to win it last minute. Probably 1,000+ people there from, FAMU. And you could have sworn 100 was there. Bro, because we cut up. You can ask my mother. And then they throw the Hail Mary and we lose. Because we just going, we got it going.
Dang.
We got it going.
Dang.
So come on, man. That's it, man.
Yeah, y'all don't need no.
I'm going to have to tell a quick story. I'm going to let you catch this caller.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you how FAMUans helped a woman win a amateur contest in Magic City. I got to tell that story.
Oh, yeah. We're
That's
going to reach. We're going to reach you first. Hey, Reach, you live, bro.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's good?
What's up, Mr. Campbell? What's up, God? Man, I had a favorite memory. I remember, I think A&M was playing Grambling, and you and Kofi was at the game, and you was watching the A&M game, and you were just yelling, Quincy Casey! I'm talking, you were just yelling, and Kofi later, she was like, boy, ain't no Quincy Casey out here. Man, bro, I was dying laughing, man. That man, Kofi, he had something special in my heart. I never met him.
Oh, man.
But, man, he's something special in my heart. Every time he'd be like, what up, boy? I said it too, loud and proud.
Yeah,
that thing's contagious. That thing is contagious.
Man, I appreciate
man,
that.
But I'm praying for you, man. Keep your head up, man. I'm praying for you and everybody else, man.
Hey, man, appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for the call.
No problem.
1631 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Hi, my name is Patricia Williams. I'm calling from San Francisco, and I just wanted to mention a few memories that I had of Kofi. My fondest memory was him bringing out the belt to whip somebody, and also when you and him came together, just kind of feeling each other out. I want to thank Mr. Campbell for putting you two together, because once you two merged together and understood, what you were doing in your roles, it was a beautiful thing to see. And I also want to say to you, Scotty, thank you so much. When I found you, it was a time that my son had recently passed away, and I hadn't laughed for quite a few months. And some of the most joy and laughter I got from you, and also Aquella's prayers, were very touching. So I just want to say you guys are awesome. Rest in peace, Kofi, and keep on keeping on. It's a great show. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Thank you so much.
Bro, she called from San Francisco and saw the greatness. And how many times have we heard the story of people say they were kind of going through something? See, that's another thing too that's great. We all are going through something, and we all should pray for each other. But the one thing that this show allowed us to do for 2.5 hours is to relax and enjoy ourselves. And again, be within a community.
Yeah.
But this is a community. And for somebody from San Francisco, who she didn't say, I'm an alumni or something. You know, you live in alumni. I'm out here in San Francisco. I went to. She found your show. She saw the talent, and she knew on Monday nights that would give her a little bit of relief from some of the pain that she was going through. I guess she said the loss of her son.
Yeah.
You know, and that means something. So she understands what Kofi's family is going through, what we're going through. But the fact that she called in from San Francisco, I know it's free now. See, back in the day, they used to call money when folks would call from San Francisco. Boy, your auntie called from California. You knew it.
Don't miss that call.
Oh, don't miss that call. And I grew up when there wasn't no call waiting. And it was like a signal. Auntie calling from California at 11, because that's when the rates go down. and better yet, they were 11 at that time. So it was 2 in the morning this way. So you be waiting up. Get that boy there. Hey, nephew, how you doing?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Did I catch you asleep? No, I was
asleep. Did you get that birthday card I sent you? See, that's what we grew up, man. So that, to me, when I hear somebody say they call from San Francisco, that still means something. I know it don't mean nothing. Now it's free, but I'm just saying. But I was special, boy. That's when the
There's that
race went
PTSD.
Oh, what? Come on, man.
Oh man, listen. Yeah, Magic City story.
Okay, so this is how great the FAMU chants are. Okay, so and actually it's a club called Nicky's, one Magic City, and it was on Ellis. I think the brother Sergeant, he said he was freshman class 91. Will Packer and all them, they're all Alpha Phi Alpha, and my roommates are all Pledge Will and them. So they came up for not homecoming, spring break around this time. So everybody knew Nicky's had an amateur night on Thursday nights. So we took Will and all them down there, and we all sitting in the front row, right? And Will and them, college guys, they got no money. They got like $20 and one beer sitting in front of. Now we the big boy, we working now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, dog. We got you. We buying everybody drinks. So we here, coming from Tallahassee, Florida. Greet, and I ain't gonna say her name because she might be watching. Let's just call her Yolanda. Yolanda from it was a girl with FAMU, and she saw the FAMU folks. She looked, and I guess she had to pay her rent. And bro, when you heard that chant, hey, let's go, and she dropped it like it was hot. Needless to say, she won. FAMU chants will win you the amateur night at Nicky's Club, Nicky's on Ellis. So don't tell me how powerful that FAMU chant is not. Come on, man.
Boy,
we win amateur nights. Crowd participation. Fan appreciation. Let's go Rattlers. I'm just saying, just telling you.
Yo.
We gonna chill no matter what.
Yo.
She couldn't help but to win.
Y'all pulled a diamond?
Bro, we pulled a diamond. She came out there, Rob, Will, all that spring.
I'm just trying to see how much it's gonna cost
Alpha
for a little
Phi, shout out
table
to Beta
dance.
Nu, all them boys from Beta Nu. And bro, listen, and listen. And so this had to be. I was in my late 20s. So this one, I had strip club money. And let me tell you what was so funny. I was working then. So you guys know how direct deposit hits?
Yeah.
Like at 2 a.m. So our direct deposit would hit exactly at 11:58. So we be standing out there like, you want some drink? Nah, I'm good. You want some drink? Oh, 11:59? Oh, I go to ATM. I'm balling, bro. I didn't have nothing on me after 11:59. We buying bottles then, baby. We buying bottles. 11:59, direct deposit? Come on, man.
What is wrong?
Hey, we was champs. 11:59. 11:59 boys, that's what they call it. So the girl knew after that they could come get the date. Hey man, we come in at like 11:30, get our spot. Have one beer. We say come back at midnight.
Oh, we got you.
I got you. Just round there. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's right. So that's what Kofi told about. I'm not revealing that young lady's name.
Oh,
She's still down in Tallahassee because I saw her down there homecoming.
11:59 boy.
I'm not gonna tell her name. Hey, 11:59 boys, bro. Cause 11:58.
You broke boys.
Broke boys, bro. Broken and broke. Wipe me down. What did it say? Draw drinks on me. Wipe me down. That was us, dog.
Oh man, at 11:59.
All drinks on me.
At 11:59. Oh man, that is funny. I would have made some shirts. 11:59 boys. Oh, that's funny. Hey, look. Oh man, that is too damn funny. All right, listen. The shirts are still in the link. We're going from Monday to Monday. First of all, I apologize. Let me shout out to Merch Pack. Merch Pack, black-owned company in Tallahassee, ran by FAMU graduates. One is a FAMU graduate. One, his sister went to FAMU High, so they are from the area. They're doing this for Kofi. They say, hey man, listen, you don't got to pay us for the graphic. You know, just pay our production costs, and we're good. We're even. And they're doing this for Kofi. So man, listen, make sure you guys go support Merch Pack. All right, Tallahassee company, HBCU ran company, black owned company. Man, they're doing this for the culture, for the people, for Kofi's family. They say they really reached out to me because we worked together on some other stuff, and it was like, hey man, listen, we know that's your guy. FAMU all day.
That shirt is dope. Man, did you see how dope that shirt is, man?
I'm telling you, the guy did the whole graphic for me. I just told him what scripture I wanted, and he did the whole graphic for me free of charge. He says, Scotty, all I ask is that you guys just pay the production costs and we good. Just so I can break even, literally. So he's not making any money off this. I'm not making any money off this. All the proceeds go to the family. All right. All the proceeds go to the family. So once again, merchpack.com. Okay. If you guys want to check them out, merchpack.com. Support black owned business, and just like they're supporting the culture with this design of the shirt, man, I'm telling you, absolutely love it. So it's gonna be high quality stuff. I got a couple more videos and we're gonna get up out of here, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I got a couple more videos that I want to play that are some of my special moments, and we're gonna get up out of here. Here's another one.
Bruh, from the long snapper to the cook.
Oh man.
To all of this extra, man. This is the I left. If the sonic boom leaves, that's a wrap. I mean, if them babbas show up in Colorado,
oh my God,
with some new gear on, bro.
Oh man! Oh, the sonic sound of mayo. That's what the
Bro, it's all I keep hearing is, you know,
Jesus Christ. Oh God!
The sonic boom has entered the transfer portal.
It's the laugh.
The J5 has entered the transfer portal.
Hey, they in that portal like this.
Shimmy that. Shimmy that.
Oh man. Oh man.
The sonic boom of the West. Oh God.
Oh man.
Back to life.
Oh
back
man.
To reality.
Isaiah's on one. That boy said, I believe. Oh man. Y'all man was it. Oh, here we go. Oh man.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Oh man, listen, I'm telling you, boy, those were some moments. Listen, some moments. Another one of my favorite moments with my boy Kofi. Listen, Jackson fans, I'm not trying to pile on, all right, but you kind of did it to yourself. Man, my guy from another mother, my boy Kofi.
What up, boy? What up, boy? Did they get Ashley Robinson out of that pothole? Because I heard that's why he wasn't.
Wow. Now let me set the scene. All right, let me set the scene. You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta set the scene real quick. I gotta set the scene. So what happened is here, and some people who are new to it, right? And I gotta play that "What Up, Boy" one more time. I gotta do it. But I'm gonna set the scene. So what happened was I had an interview scheduled with Ashley Robinson, and it got canceled. And I was getting clowned in all the swag groups. You know, I don't be caring. But so this is right after the interview was supposed to happen, and Kofi in the Afterglow show comes on, and so I'm just setting the scene of what happened. So let's give me a couple. Let's go back a little bit. But let me get my co-host in here today, my main man, my guy from another mother, my boy Kofi.
What up, boy?
What's up,
boy?
bro?
Did they get Ashley Robinson out of that pothole? Because I heard that's why he wasn't on.
Why?
Is it still April Fool's or what happened?
Yo.
So did he drink some of that Jackson water and then he couldn't come? Is that what happened?
Listen, all I know is it was canceled. That's all I listen. I'm trying to learn this politics and doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I just all I know is it was canceled. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But it was canceled. But they did say
Jackson,
they were trying
y'all
to
got to do
reschedule
something
it.
about them potholes because it's keeping people from being on the off script show. So.
He did say he would reschedule though. He did say
all right.
He did say they trying to reschedule with me. So we'll see how that goes from here on out, man. But what's going on with you though, Cole?
Hey, chilling, man. How you doing?
Man, listen, living the life, man. Living the life, man. Just living the life.
You good people, man. I appreciate you.
So
got to watch these shady people from Jackson State though.
If I listen, man, you gonna make me public enemy number one.
Wolf tickets talking about they gonna be on and then don't be on, and they did that with the classic too, dog. They was like, watch these Jackson State people. They something else, child. They something else. We ain't gonna play. Then turn around. We gonna play. Then we ain't gonna play. Like, what y'all fitting to do then?
Oh,
great day. Get on my nerves.
You said they did it. You said they did it with the classic.
They did. Talk about we ain't gonna play. Then got mad and got scared. Talking about we gonna play now. Then they got all bad and talking about we ain't gonna play after this year though. We ain't gonna play. We gonna play this schizophrenic ass Jackson State. Can't make up their mind. Sorry. All right. Let's get back.
Listen, man. That was my guy, man. That was my guy. That was my guy, man. That was my guy, Kofi, man. And listen, I want to say this before we get up out of here. And first of all, I want to thank you, Mr. Campbell, for coming through, man. Your presence was huge, man. It really stabilized me for, I don't know if I could have got through the show without you and your humor and your laughter, man. And I truly appreciate you for taking the time out and coming down here. I appreciate you for putting me and Kofi together. Like Mr. Sargent said, your vision to even see it for what it could be. And I appreciate you for being obedient, for God giving you that vision. And to my guy, Kofi, when I say I miss you, words don't do it any justice. The calls, the text, the weird show ideas, all of it. A lot of people say, money doesn't bring you happiness. And when you lose somebody really close to you, you see how much money is just it's so frivolous because it's just certain things you can't buy. It's just certain things you can't get back. It's just certain moments you wish you could have and share that you can't. Doesn't matter where off script goes from here. It would always feel like Kofi should have been a part of it because he was so instrumental on the foundation of what this show was built on. And I'll always appreciate him for that. And I always love him for that. And I promise you, Kofi, I promise you I will stand in the gap with your daughters because you would have done the same for me and my kids. So if Lord needs help moving from FAMU, I'm there. If Majesty needs anything, I'm there. If your wife needs anything there, I'm there. I do, because you would do the same for me, and you would be everything for Kia and anything she needed. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because you were so inspirational for me as a father, especially as a husband. So I just want to say I love you. I miss you. And I know you are chanting like hell in heaven for FAMU. And I'm telling you right now, if y'all FAMU Bama's win something this year, y'all better give all grace and thanks to Kobe, because he's the only reason. Because I don't care. It is straight angels in the outfield for y'all from here on out. It's
When you
straight.
see that extra stretch,
Oh, it
and
is
that
straight
ball
angels
fall
in the
back in that
outfield.
hand,
It is straight goalpost leading, fumbles bouncing y'all way into somebody's miraculous hand.
come on, man.
It's everything. But like Mr. Campbell said, Mondays will not stop. They won't be called the Afterglow show anymore, but we're gonna keep this thing going for Mondays. And I know Kofi would just say, "Hey, man, if you're gonna do it big," and that's what we're gonna try to do, and that's what we will do here on Off Script. So, once again, these shirts are for purchase. The link is in the description below. And all the proceeds go to the family. I ask that you support. You know what I'm saying, and do what you can, and do that. And I appreciate that. Once again, shout out to Merch Pack for the design and for printing these shirts out for everybody, um, and things like that. But man, this was a great show, Mr. Campbell. Once again, I thank you. To everybody that called in, I appreciate you. To everybody who was watching, who commented, I appreciate you. And I just say this, man. Like, I know it gets real cliche-ish when people die and you say, "Oh, tell somebody you love them." But I just tell you to just cherish all your relationships, because I never would have imagined in a million years that this would be the last Afterglow show. I never would have imagined it. Like, you couldn't. But unlike a lot of you, I have moments that I can always go back to and relive. And we all can't say the same. So just cherish the moments that you have with your loved ones. Cherish the moments that you spend with friends and family. And time is always the most important. So make sure you share it wisely. Right? And what I mean by that is, don't give too much time to a job that won't give you something back, and spend that with people you love and people who cherish you and want to see you and spend time with you. All right. So guys, listen, man. We gonna go out.
Got one thing.
Go ahead.
Got one thing. I'm proud of you. I love you. Want everybody in this chat to do me a favor. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. If you need help or you're not feeling well, let somebody know, because we want all you all to be here. And I'm going to do this reading for my Rattler brother. So I'll put my bishop collar on. So for all of you all Rattlers, and you know where I'm going, from that great prophet who did it the best, Dr. Humphreys. When the dark clouds gather on the horizon, when thunder and lightning pierces the skies, when fate is but a glare in the eyes of a fallen rattler, our brother Kofi Hemmingway, and hope, a lost friend, when the sinewy of the chest grows weary for those hard charging linebackers, and the muscles in the legs grow tired from those hard charging running backs, you must always remember the Rattlers will strike, strike, and strike again. And we always gonna keep striking for Kofi, my freshman brother. Freshman 88 forever, baby.
Kofi, we love you and we miss you, man. One last time. The last time. I remember when I played him this song.
Hey, yo, Scotty, I'm back. Season 2, we here. Next level. Bigger and better. Let's go.
I'm not afraid to fall. Watch me drink it in and feel it all.
8 p.m. Monday night, so you know it's time to tune in to the Afterglow show. Shout out to Kofi and the fam, you rattlers, the football historian. The audience is pouring in at this time like Jackson State playing Grambling. Both hosts like quarterbacks, but ain't scrambling. The Alcorn state of mind that I'm in got me blending in, but standing out like tiger skin. Shout out to TSU and all the recruits turning down big schools for HBCUs. They changed up the scheme, so we changing the scenes. Money for our likeness is nice, but this means we gotta give it all that we got in this game. Black college grad myself, I went to pain. Pick, run, hit, or throw, that's your option. Discussing the coaches, wins, and the losses on the Afterglow. Scotty, you went crazy. Every Monday night at 8, super crazy. Featuring Kofi and your boy Scotty. You know what time it is? Let's. You heard me. Let's. Season 2. Enjoy.
I appreciate you guys, man. Until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm a holler. God bless.